you know, drag freaking Elon in. Like, you're going to question him to do what he tells us exactly what he's doing. There's no nothing. It's all transparent. Like, do you know, like, you guys know what he's doing because he's telling you, you idiots. Like,
You know,
right?
you were telling me before, when we had a phone call, that people are saying we didn't elect Elon, right?
Right. Right.
More on that, guys. I just want to say, you know, it was pretty clear when the Trump administration, people were voting for the Trump administration volume 2, that Doge was going to be a big, big part of it, right?
Yep.
So much so that Elon was campaigning and telling all the stuff that he was going to do. So
Mm-hmm.
then the majority of America said, okay, that's awesome. You know, so wait a minute, let me get this straight. So we got Trump making America great again. Then we have RFK making America healthy again. And as a bonus, we got Elon, who took over Twitter, that is running it with minimal people and making it successful. We're going to have this guy who bought the crime scene
And now
to
has an even
help
bigger one.
clean up the government. That's a good deal. I'm buying this. I'm going to vote for Trump because we have this incredible dream team. Now, everybody is saying we haven't voted for Elon. Well, I beg to differ, right? Because that was the
Yeah.
deal with Trump, you know? And dude, you know, so be careful
Like,
what you wish
way
for, guys.
before he got nominated, right?
Yeah.
Way before. Way,
This was
way,
not a
way
secret,
before.
guys.
No.
This was
That's
not
why they
no
were
hidden
all
clause or something. The little, you know, this weren't the little, how do you say that? The little letters underneath, you know, the devil's in the details. No,
in
man, it was
yeah,
right in
in
your
small
face,
print.
man. It was saying, it's going to be awesome, right? He was
Yeah.
there in, you know, in how's that place called again? New York.
Madison
What?
Square Garden.
Yeah,
Madison Square
Madison
Garden.
Square Garden, right? He was there. It's going to be awesome, right? Everybody knew exactly what they were getting into. That's the reason why they voted for the Trump admin volume 2, guys. And there it is. And they're crying like little babies, guys. But soon they'll be biting the dust. But
I mean,
yes,
I still got
Lance.
a post to make today, but after doing some research on uh the people that are suing the government, right? It's
Uh-huh.
it's like all of USAID's like cronies, right? Like every one of them is connected with the USAID, right? So like
Mm-hmm.
you like I said, I'm just sitting back and watching the show, honestly. There's so much coming out at one time that these Democrats don't even know what to try to pick, right? They're just like, well, shit. Like that's what they're
Yeah.
right now, right? Like, I think I seen a report yesterday that there's so much information coming out that like the New York Times is even like 3 hours behind,
Yeah.
right? All the information coming
And
out. So
when
like,
grass is giving up, when grass is like, okay, you know what? Like, I'm gonna take it easy today. You know, it's going to. It's we're in the storm, guys. So
sit back and watch it
yes,
unfold.
yes, guys. So yeah, Lance. So please let me know, like, how was the sound? You know, with the music playing and me speaking over it, was I really loud? I had the feeling that I was pretty loud.
No.
Okay, so it was just okay. My mix.
That
It was
music
my
is really
mix.
loud, right?
Okay, I put
So
I
you're
put the volume at 100, so again, normally
yeah.
I'd play it at 80, but again, okay, guys,
I
let us.
know.
Oh
I'm joking.
no. Okay, let us introduce the man that you all know as. And before, guys, Nancy, welcome. Let us introduce the man that you all know as Mr. Butterboy, the man that knows without being told. Mr. 45, believe it or not, heartbeats a minute. Mr. Eric U. Durfman, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing pretty well. I gotta say, I haven't had much of a chance to do or post anything, but I've got an eye on a few things right
He's
now.
on it. He's on it, guys.
We, I have to say, we have had a couple of So Shinies,
All right.
and yeah, he's reposting some, Trump is reposting Elon.
Right.
Dude, he
On
posted
X or Truth?
on Truth, it's on QAG,
Okay.
and he posted twice at 11:11. One time he hit 11:11 and 11 seconds. So
So I want to
that's
say hello to God Wins. Help, the show is gone. Okay, so somehow the show is gone
One sec.
on Pilt. So okay, so let's have a little look, guys. Um, let's go to where is my other. There it is. Sorry, guys. Let's have a little look, guys. Let's have a little look to some premium, fresh, farm to table Donald J. Trump crumbs. There it is. 11:11. That's a nice one. 11:24. Elon Musk. No kidding. Mike Pence. Damn. That's funny, man. Wait until Doge look into Iraq and Afghanistan war funding. Woo-hoo-hoo. 11:11:11. Oh, wow. That's a good one. All right. No kidding. It's the same drop. Oh, that's funny. So then he posted this one underneath, huh?
yeah.
Okay. So 11:24, just 13 seconds later. Okay. So see 11:11, 6. Okay, we already had this one decoded. Let's have a little look, guys. Durfman. So we got 13 seconds delta gap code in between. Let's have a little look at drops 13 and build this up. The timing of POTUS traveling to China. I've said too much. God bless patriots. So 11:24. What is that one saying? 11:24. Come on. 11:24. Okay. POTUS weekly address. The end. These people are stupid. Fireworks. We have it all. Okay, so we're doing. Yes.
I mean, it says testify, then drop.
Uh-huh.
And if you look at those posts, it seems like it's Liz Cheney that is testifying to something.
Uh-huh.
Elon is saying, no kidding.
Okay. Interesting. I was spawned out of USA.
That's because Cheney came out yesterday talking crap to Elon.
What's that woman saying I want to go in? Okay, so the 11:11 is saying seals broken, the IG report. It talks about April, while this drop is from April, guys, right? And it's posted 11 seconds after the hour, right? After the minute. So that's interesting that we got an 11:11:11 that brings us to, you know, the timestamp over here, 11:24. That is a drop from April, while the 11:11 is from April. Sessions, public attacks, seals are broken, the arrest. Huber, Mr. Sealed Indictments, the Tarmac deal. This is gonna become important pretty soon, guys, while we were going through the decodes, because we have a little Tarmac thing going on. So let's put that in our back pocket. The FBI, think Cash Patel. The DOJ, Epic. Uranium One, North Korea, Iran. Election integrity, military start, big month. Okay, you have more than you know. Reason why I hear more. Okay, so that's a really nice one of Donald J. Trump. He's dropping this. What?
Back up.
Okay, Pilled. Welcome back, guys. Again, we have major technical difficulties, guys. Like last week, you know, we had to create a new Zoom due to, you know, some things going on. I paid for it. I gave Lance the keys, and somehow the thing just disappeared. I did not have a confirmation email. It was like it never ever happened, guys. Really weird. And just right before we started the show, I had to reset or re-update my Elgato Stream Deck that I already updated yesterday. So I don't know what's going on here. But again, 575. Let's see. Okay. So 2575. 2575. 57. What do you want for Christmas? FISA abuses. Okay. So, but this is a really nice one. Dersman, do you have anything that you say you missed this? Oops.
Well, what I'm finding interesting, um, the 1111 is kind of interesting. Now, this was posted, by the way, at 11:57 p.m. by Elon.
Oh,
I'm gonna post it in the chat here.
okay, there it is. 11:57. No kidding. Let's see what it is, guys. Elon Musk. Interesting. Okay, she was spawned out of US 8, guys. Interesting.
Oh, she responded.
Okay, damn right, Elon. I'm proud that it wasn't okay.
Uh-huh.
Two for freedom, really. Huh.
So
The
she
audacity, right?
So she's responding to Elon, who was sharing this Mike Benz post from February 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
What? Yeah. And she's saying, damn right.
Jesus.
Elon, what's up?
I mean, it's ridiculous that she's doing this, right?
Yeah.
And then we all saw the images that came out with, I think it was Al Qaeda, that were doing a video in front of I don't know, a bunker, if you will, and you saw USA plastered right behind.
I got that video lined up.
Awesome.
11:57. Let's see.
Is that my video?
I don't know. Trucy sent it to me. Let me see what it is. Let me see. Beep, 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 beep. Let me see where it is, guys.
We just got a couple.
There it
things
is.
ago.
This one. I don't know if this is your video.
Nope.
But this is something that Trucy sent us. So again, shout out to Trucy in the chat. I don't think she knows that we're live because we went live on a dime, guys. So let's have a little watch at this video. Love you guys.
A picture here of an Al Qaeda leader, and they are in a U.S. aid tent. Look who signed the check for the initial $200,000 payment to the Islamic Relief Agency, the United States Agency for International Development. The more you look into U.S. aid, the more shocked you will become. U.S. aid was running a top-secret espionage program to undermine Cuba and push people to dissent. Now, let me show you how much money we're talking about. It included a $1 billion sovereign loan guarantee, $320 million in general assistance. So where else beside the NIH has money been coming from? By far, the largest donors are from USAID and the Department of Defense. Judicial Watch found that the U.S. State Department and USAID had been giving millions to the Macedonian arm of George Soros's Open Society Foundation. What for? To train youth movements. So USAID, and those are always, they're known by anybody who pays attention as CIA fronts. This is, you know, the USAID comes into a country, they start doing things, and next thing you know, we've got a revolution on our hands because that's the CIA.
Right? They come in for, you know, we're going to work on vaccines and stuff, you know, and from those things, they start changing the world, guys. So let's have a little watch, guys. 1 second, because this reminded me of a drop. Drop 14, I guess, right? Let's go to drop 14. What if, guys? What if? And let me fast forward this to this point.
Soros.
There it is. Let me just show you this. And then show you this, drop 14. Military intelligence, right? And it says over here, what happens if Soros-funded operations get violent and engage in domestic terrorism, right? There it is, guys. Now think about how Antifa is playing right into the plan, right? Always 5 steps ahead. And there it is, guys.
Soros's Open Society Foundation, What for? To train youth movements. So USAID, and those are always, they're known by anybody who pays attention as CIA fronts. This is, you know, the USAID comes into a country, they start doing things, and next thing you know, we've got a revolution on our hands because that's the CIA.
Boom. Okay, guys.
It's always the freaking CIA.
Yeah. So Lance, you got a video on this, huh?
Oh, I made a short little one on.
Okay, send it in the chat.
All right, one sec. Let me find
so we can play it. We love playing honest content. How are you doing?
Good videos yesterday.
Are you Honest Abe, by the way? Honest content? Please let me know because we love you. Sanctificate, sister, we love you. Okay, Lance, you got the link?
Un momento.
Uno momento, guys. Una palona blanca.
I don't think I. Oh, there
No.
it is.
So, Trump is recalling the Pulitzer Prize, guys. You know, can you imagine? You know, him
There you go.
pulling it back, and this is a big legal win, guys. So you know, it's not being thrown out. So this is going to happen, guys. He's gonna retract those Pulitzer Prizes from those fake media guys. So that is funny, guys. Oh wait a minute, there's Lance on his epic quest. Russia. Okay, guys, let's have a little watch at Lance on his epic quest.
You see that last one?
Yeah, walk us through this.
So the other day I had made a video that said like clean up on aisle 17, right? And I put it was with this one and with Pepe sweeping the floor, right? Sweep, clean the house. So I was gonna post yesterday, just like I said, he was on fire yesterday, right? So I was like, that's it, I'm making a video.
Right.
And he was just, you know, like if you look at this video when you're going through, right? They just renamed U.S. Digital Services, created by whom? Obama, to the U.S. Doge Services, with the mandate to modernize all computer systems in the U.S. government. just think about that statement right there, right? They're about to be inside of their 1990s dial-up freaking computer system.
Yeah, we don't even need McAfee anymore, guys. You know, if you think McAfee got a treasure trove of information, think about what Doge is going to do. You know, and Elon already knows where he needs to look, right? This is not some bulk data stuff and then sifting through keywords. He has the names, man. He's got the social security numbers. He knows exactly where to look. So this is
exactly.
just
and the fact that right, like we start this off with Obama, right? I mean, he's hinting to you there, right? We just renamed the U.S. Digital Services, which was created by Obama. So we're about to, right? Just, you kind of got to let it sink in sometimes, right? And just be like, oh shit, where's this going?
There's a reason why Clinton deleted her servers, right? You know? So this is where you go and say, hey, babe, nothing is ever truly deleted, right? So this is going to be epic, guys. Let's fast forward here. What do you want to show, guys?
Oh, well, now we got, whom do we have here?
Yes.
Who was the member? We all remember that post, right? The post that Alex made, remember? You remember.
I remember.
I think our chat remembers the post that he made. Well, you know, the first one is with Schumer, right?
Yes.
Walls and Kamala, right? Just look at all the people in this picture right here, right? Like, this is the freaking deep state, right?
Yep.
So then you go to the next one, right? Like, this is just Elon on fire. You got Obama, you got the Soros, Now you got Vox Populi, right? Vox Die, which is basically like, give me my freedom, right?
The voice of the
Would you-
people equals the
The
voice,
voice
of
of the
God.
people equals the voice of the world, right? Or is that what it is?
God.
Voice of God. Yep. So would you like
So they
Doge?
speak and it becomes, right?
Right. Well, that's the power of the people, right?
Yes.
The people's voices. So would you like Doge to audit the IRS? Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Get in there. What was the one before that? Go back real quick. Now you got the shot and the chaser, right? With Alex again.
Uh-huh.
Shot,
Shut
chaser.
and the chaser. That's funny, man.
With once again who?
Yes.
Alex and Schumel, right? So
Mhm.
next one, that's when he made his Doge meme, right? She comes to me on this day of my Doge's wedding and makes these demands. But does she call me the Doge father? Is she even a friend? Bueno será.
Right?
Elon Musk, right? Can I help you?
Yes. Yes.
That was a bit of Spanish there, by the way.
Buenos
Bueno,
Aires.
you said? It's
Mhm.
Huh?
it's buona.
Buona.
Buona. Go ahead, Derp,
Buonasera.
say it.
And it's
I'm a white boy. I'll say that shit like Buena Sarah.
Well-
No, Sarah.
I mean, yeah, and you're, you are in California, so there's that.
Yeah.
But as the Italian resident here, I felt the need to say a little something.
I'm gonna put my
Buonasera.
Spanish accent on it.
Buonasera.
Buenos hora.
Buenos Aires.
Bueno. Buenos
Buenos
noches,
Aires.
motherfucker.
Yeah. Buenos Aires. Okay, guys. Let's go to Buenos Aires. Okay, and there it is, guys. Pam Bondi.
And man, right? Like, she's in now. There's no more nothing. She was sworn in yesterday, and the look on her face when she said, I'm getting to work. And guess what she did? The first thing was cut all of the funding for the sanctuary states, right? So here we go. That was like my favorite one. Corrupt politician says what?
Say what? C-SPAN.
You got them like, see, this is where they're trying to they were fighting over Elon, basically, right? The Democrats flipping out and that's why he was saying, is this reality? No, it's a show.
Yeah.
And if you look at those flags in the back, which I just noticed right now, there's no gold fringes. So next.
Next.
And then this one was the first one I seen kind of the morning, right? Well, this is odd. Now, even though it's Politico, right? Obligations, what number do you see?
37. What?
For obligations, right? What's the number?
517, yeah.
There's your 17.
Mm-hmm.
At the bottom, you got the disaster funding codes, which is what letter? Q.
I see. Okay, so I gotta go down a little bit. Gotcha.
Yep. So like that was kind of the first one I seen of the day. I said 17 and a Q, huh? Well,
FAFO,
that is
guys.
interesting.
Yes,
and then of
there
course,
it is,
yeah, like
guys.
you said, you got the 37 at the top too, right? 37 users. So yeah, this is odd. So I just had to make a short little post, right? Elon today, just fuck around and find out, guys. You guys want to keep pushing it, right? Do you know what I have on you guys? I ain't even got started yet. You guys are flipping out about funding. Wait till I get to the right, like
to the gist of it.
Your real crimes. Just wait.
He's gonna show you why they are this upset, right?
Yep.
And it's happening in front of our eyes, and Trump is back in power, guys. Get used to it because this will get
It's gonna be a fun next 4 years.
Tired of winning. Let me tell you guys.
Well, also, he's got the Twitter files in his back pocket, doesn't he?
Oh, yes.
Exactly.
So, you guys want to scream about Doge? Which, again, as we said, there's nothing illegitimate about Doge,
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Department of Government Efficiency. But hey, you guys, you know, you guys can't stop the fact that the guy bought a crime scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let that sink in.
Yeah. And it's
Let that
sinking in,
sink in.
guys. It's sinking in.
Uh-huh.
Trust me.
That's
It's
why they're all
sinking in.
saying, like, well, President Elon, like,
Mm-hmm.
are you guys really talking about somebody who's other than the president running this freaking country when the
Mm-hmm.
last 4 years we just went through a freaking shadow president? Like, are
Oh,
you,
yeah.
like oh, you just want to smack them, I swear. Like, you guys are so stupid. Like, we just went through 4 years of a shadow government. Everyone know Biden wasn't in charge. And now you're going to come up and say when Trump is in charge that it's Elon? Like, you guys are stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
These people are stupid. Like, there's the right cue drop. My
Mm-hmm.
God, these people are stupid. But I
So,
love to see them flipping out. So
yeah.
keep going, guys.
Well, I
You
gotta
know?
say, I just have to say right quick, the other day when I ran in and out of the grocery store to get something, I saw some guy talking to some clerk who was putting fruits on, like I think he was dealing with the bananas.
Oh.
And I heard him over talking, and the guy was like, "Oh, you know what? I'm never going to be American. I'm proud to be Canadian." And burp, 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 burp. And then the other guy was like, "Well, look, I'm actually, you know what? It was the guy who was shopping who was being kind of nice. The guy who worked at the store, he was like, I don't want to be American. I don't want American money and blah, blah, blah. And I heard him say, I forget what I heard him say, but I just passed by him and I was like, guy, you gotta stop listening to the mainstream media.
You said that.
I said that to a guy,
It's,
yeah. And then he was like, wait, yeah, so now I'm supposed to believe that Trump is a good guy? And then I told him, look, if you need to hear it from me, then yes, Trump is a good guy. Stop
oh.
listening to the mainstream media. And then
You
I
need to hear it? Yeah.
and then I walked off. So,
You
oh yes.
know?
You should have left him with the drop, Durf.
And you should have picked out your phone, man. You know, like happening now in Canada. Happening
Soon.
as we speak. Soon.
Soon. I mean, you
Okay.
see everybody submitting, right? And then like Trump's about to go on his world trip again, right? Like they said, what, in a couple of months is when he starts
Mhm.
going to Israel and he starts making those trips again. So, oh, we might witness it all over again, right? Like,
Absolutely.
it's going to be interesting this time, right? Like this time when he walks back in
Mm-hmm.
versus
yeah.
the first time, right?
Yes.
That video, the famous video they all submitted, right?
Yes.
And then this
You know,
time coming
He's
back,
coming over to collect, guys. He's gonna be the
Yeah.
tax man. He's gonna collect.
all the children are out going wild while
And the crowd
right?
goes wild.
While he was off on vacation, basically, and then he come back and he's like, "What the hell did you guys do to my house?"
I want to give a shout out to Elias Q, our beautiful sister from Portugal, to Skittle brother, we love you. To Cancer Sucks, haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Again, John MC is with us. Fanbots for Hillary. Jojo Being One, great to see you. Axie Rob and Deflustrated is with us. Good morning, beautiful soul. And again, for Deflustrated, this is early in the morning because she's in the Pacific Coast timestamp, guys. But again, Lance is more awake than he is asleep, guys. So Lance, we love you. Durfman, we love you. I saw a few links from Trump on Twitter passing by. Did he post on Twitter?
He did. He posted
did.
twice.
Oh,
Get this, bro. Yeah, it's worth taking a quick look.
Yeah.
I took a look at the seconds.
All right. 1 second. Let me go to Donald J. Trump. The POTUS
Yep.
account or?
Yep. Yeah, that one right there.
This one.
Yep.
So
So
not
look,
the POTUS account. Okay.
He posted both of those things
Okay.
at 11:45.
11:45.
And
So
the first one, 11:45 and 30 seconds. The
yeah,
second one,
yeah.
11:45 and 43 seconds. So if you remember, he did a
13.
Yeah.
13-second gap code on his
He did
Truth
it again,
Social.
huh?
Now he's doing it again.
Oh.
Maybe
Okay.
he's
So
trying to
that's interesting,
emphasize.
guys. So we have to go back into the live show to see when Trump did that 13-second, when we discussed the 13-second gap code, and if Trump dropped the 13-second gap code after we mentioned it, that would be awesome, right? So for somebody to look out, let me just show you. Trump did it at 11:45. We're gonna, after the show, we're gonna go back to Twitter and then rewind to see when we showed you. If Trump did this after we mentioned it on during our show, that would be epic, guys.
I can't wait.
I can't wait, guys. And maybe Durfman or Lance will make a nice little graphic from it, or because I got my hands tied, guys. I gotta run around 9:00.
No,
What?
I'm joking.
Bro,
What?
it was 11:42 when we were checking it out.
You know? How do you know?
I'm on the Rumble stream and I backed out.
Oh, dude, no. We can go on fucking. Because we can show everybody on Twitter because we can rewind. We can rewind. Okay, guys,
Thank
check
you,
it out. Let's see this, guys. Let me put the volume down. Okay, it's down. We can show everybody on Twitter because we can rewind. We can rewind. Okay, so my sound is pretty good. Let's go back, guys. So you said 11:42, huh?
Mhm.
There it is.
Delta.
Oh, gap code in between. Let's have a little look at drops 13 and build. Boom, guys, there it is. Just a minute before it happened. No, what?
Yeah. He posted at 11:45
Yeah,
and 30
Dude.
seconds and then 43 seconds.
Trump. You gotta be kidding me, guys. Shout out to Elon. Shout out to Durfman who found this, brother. You are magnificent. And shout out to Lance who's putting the timestamp up here in the screen, guys. New York,
Yeah,
11:44.
we were way
guys.
overdue for that one, huh?
Mhm. So this is the reason why we have these timestamps. Okay, guys. So do you see? Let me show you again. 13 seconds later. Okay. Let's have a little look to some premium, fresh, farm to table Donald J. Trump crumbs. There it is. 11:11. That's a nice one. 11:24. Elon Musk. No kidding. Mike Pence. Damn. That's funny, man. Wait until this is giving me, guys. This is giving me a chance to listen to myself how my mic sounds, guys. Just bear with me. War funding. Woo-hoo-hoo. 11. Oh wow, that's a good one. All right. No kidding. It's the same drop. Oh, that's funny. So then he posted this one underneath, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So 11:24, just 13 seconds later. There it is, guys. 13 seconds later. Okay. So see 11:11, 6. Okay, we already had this one decoded. Let's have a little look, guys. Durfman. So we got 13 seconds delta. There it is, guys. Let's have a little look at drops 13 and build this up. Boom. Let's build this up, guys. Not less than something like a minute later, Trump dropped another 13-second gap, guys. Can you understand? Can you understand what is up? 11:45, guys. 11:45. It's over here. Let me show you. Inspect. Let me show you, guys. There it is. 45:30, right? If you guys can see it. Again, I can't blow it up. I can blow this one up. This one I can't. So you have to have sharp eyes. What?
You can see it.
Yeah, okay, so
It shows pretty good.
4530, right? 4530, and it's telling us over here, it's telling you the AM timestamp in EST. Over here, it's telling you the Zulu time, right? 16:45:30. Actually, 16 equals 11:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. So again, 45:30, and this one over here is dropped at 11:45, and 43, guys. So there it is, 13 seconds in between. What is up? 13 seconds, guys. 11:45. Let's have a little look at what 11:45 is all about. Let's check it out, guys. Let's go here. Nothing beats live decoding, right? Because we can show you the tabs. 11:45.
There's a lot of them.
A lot. Okay, Intel good. Sparrow Red, missile only. And then we got 45:33. No, what was it again?
30.
45:30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, rising up to the occasion, understanding what is at stake. God bless each and every one of you. We will not fail. Where we go one, we go all, guys.
And
Shout out to Enoch, by the way. Yes?
just to say right quick, drop 13 ends with God bless Patriots.
Yes.
This one, God bless each and every one of you.
So, and the next one was posted at
43.
43, huh? So let's go to 45:43. How do you guys like the new sound? 43. I hope you like it. Loyalist, critical. Counterattack to the first. Law and order strike prepared and ready in an effort to change the narrative. Blind mass public mass public awareness. Coordinated efforts to remove sitting U.S. president. Covert disrupt. Chain of command. Regional comms as needed. Media plans to disregard label politics attacks ages. Okay, let me see. The executive orders, class 1 to 99. 99. POTUS AG. Appropriate actions should be taken. Remember your oath. Remember your mission. Infiltration, not invasion. Defend and protect at all costs. And remember your oath, guys. I wanted to line it up. I didn't, but now it's time to go to one of our friends, guys. One of our friends that did the oath. I love him. Please give him a sub. He's a legend, guys. Let's go down the timeline over here and let me show you the original oath and then the redo. Let's go down, guys.
I was waiting like all the rallies for Trump to say that it's an infiltration, right? Like he never said it.
Yes.
But I was waiting for it.
Yes. So let's go to our brother, the real Jonald. Let's listen to this wonderful song.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I'm about to enter. So help me God.
God bless you, man.
Well, we go all.
God bless your beautiful soul, my friend. God bless your beautiful soul. Please give him a sub, guys. You know, he's a legend. He was retweeted by the Q team, guys. So again, they love this. We love it.
I believe that's drop 4518.
4518.
Which I got in one of my decodes
Awesome.
a week or so ago.
4518. 4518. Yes. And again, so we all know that where is 5 letters, right? And we see 4 over here. So I wanted to say to the Q team, you're missing the H or the W, right?
Because yes, it does say here we go all.
Yeah.
not where.
So you know sign language, I guess. I do.
I don't. I'm just
So
looking.
when you put the two fingers down, it's the H. When you put the thumb in your fist, that's the E from echo. You know, when you cross your fingers like this, it's the R, and this is the E again, right? So it's like HERE. Here we go one, we go all, right?
Mhm. Well, you look at the second one would be the we, right? Like
Yeah.
the
So
second
there's the
set
W.
of
Yes, there's the W. Yeah.
there's the W, which should be
Yeah.
at the start, and it's not.
Yes. Yeah. So the W is gone. That's all I wanted to say, you know, W again over there. So, you know, I know sign language, but the W was gone. So it's like here we go one, we go all. Again, you know,
If you click,
doesn't matter. It's, you know, it's just being precise over here. But again, let's see, guys. My place, this is a redo, guys. So this is the real Jonald. Let's listen to this beautiful soul. We love it, man.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which we stand, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Wherever we go, we go all.
We love you, man. We love you, man. We love you. Dude, I so love this dude, man. You won't believe. But again, let's continue. Let's continue. Trump just dropped a 13-second gap after we showed you this in our live show, guys. Just a minute later, guys. So Trump, good morning. We love you. I guess that's all, right? Let's see what's cooking. Do you guys want to see some live, some crumbs? I guess so, right? Why are we here, guys? Jim Tigert, awesome to see you. Margot Bars, Trina Jones, look for what? And Morocco is with us. Awesome to see you. Yes.
Can you go back
Lance
to Trump's
on this
post?
epic quest. What?
Go back to Trump's post that you were on.
Okay, so I have to bring it back up. Let's see, guys. Let's go here. Again, I never search on the desktop on Twitter, guys. So again,
Okay.
okay. Yes. What?
So just like the chat pointed out too, stolen.
Yes. Already there.
Yep.
Yes.
Did we count the spaces?
Off. Yes. Everything.
Where the hell was I at? What the fuck?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. We're gonna get there, guys. We're gonna get there. Jasmine Rose, BKL Sands, Miss Penny Black. Do you want to see that decode?
What?
You want to straight up go into it?
Hey, Grass.
Whoa.
That was it a minute and 20 off what you posted, right?
Something like that. Yes.
So that's 80.
Okay.
Look up drop 80.
Let me see. Drop 80. Wait. Oops. 80 plus. No. 80. 80. We need to get organized, and things needed to be solved to understand what is about to happen. Let's start with Alice in Wonderland. Hillary Clinton in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. Saudi Arabia, The Bloody Wonderland. Snow White, Wizards and Warlocks. Signed off with Q. Awesome.
Thought that was a good little gap there, right? Like 80
Yes.
the 80 seconds, right? You need to get organized.
Yes.
It's about to hit the fan.
Get organized. Get your Zoom in order, guys. Again,
Get
let me
your
just
Zoom
show
in
you what
order.
happened. Yes. So let me show you what happened. And again, this is happening in our beginning, right? Where we showed you at 11:42-ish, right? That there's a 13-second gap code in between the Trump retweets truth from Elon on True Social, right? And then within a minute, Trump does another 13-second gap on Twitter, right? Of his own truth. Now, this is what happened during our show last time, right? Where we were discussing it's time to buckle up, right? The president is elected and does what he promised, right? Dan Scavino was making sure to drop this at 2045, right? 2045 Eastern Standard Time. That brings us to that drop 2045 with sessions soon. Well, in our live show, guys, the time stopped ticking. I can show you that in the in the clip, when we go to the right. But the time stopped ticking somehow, making it so that when Trump dropped after our show, sorry guys. So after our show, when we stopped, the live stream, Trump on the same day, guys, dropped at 20:45 and 41 seconds, making it so that there is a 1 hour, 45-minute gap and 43 seconds. But wouldn't you know that the gap code also mirrors his seconds and minutes? So we got 204541 1454 1454. See? With 2045 sessions soon, right? Sessions cannot look like an impartial player out to get all former Obama team members. Remember? Tick tock soon, guys. Do you see? Do you see how wonderful this is? We discussed this at 6:59 and 58 seconds. The time stopped ticking. Let me show you over here.
And there is Dan Scavino.
You see, the time is not moving.
Buckle up, guys.
Time is not moving.
Made sure. Dan Scavino made sure to drop. Yep, it's time to buckle up exactly at 20:45. And we all know how important and how special the 20:45 is, right? Where Donald Trump added timestamp seconds to it that brought us to a YouTube clip that went exactly in it, right? Into the subject that we were decoding from the 1828 28 and 2852 or 2582. So listen what I'm doing here. 1828 or 2852 or 2582, right? I'm going back and forth, right? Look at what Trump is doing over here. 45, 41 or 1454, right? 1454, right? See? It's over here. 1454, 1454, right? So the same thing as we've discussed in the show, when the timestamp stopped ticking, making it possible for Trump to drop at 20:45 and 41 seconds, making a gap code clearly mirroring his minutes and seconds in the hours, minutes, and seconds, right? Again, guys, do you follow this? Drop a 5x5 if you do.
Was that the 31st show? Because if so,
yes,
it makes sense.
Yeah. So So that was, I think it was the 31st. So I don't know. Oops. My fan stopped working, so I gotta put it on, guys. So I need to cool my laptop. Okay, guys. So again, guys, Trump, we love you. Again, dropping a gap code, dropping again 20:45 session soon after our show, making sure the minutes and seconds are mirrored within the hours, minutes, and seconds of the gap code, guys. And again, you can see the time over here, 6:59, right? 58 seconds, 58 seconds. 20:45, 41, 20:45, 41, right? Dude, you can't make this up. There is the time. There is the time, right? There is Trump's time over here, and there's the time over here, bringing you to a gap of 1454, 1454, right? What is up, guys? Okay, let's continue. So there is El Sands. We love you, sister. We love you. Listen to what she's saying. This is where I get my news. Grasshopper live shows are the bomb, guys. So let me share her link. I know you're already following her, but give her some love on Twitter. Big shout out to Frank, guys. Everybody, we love Frank. And, El Sands, sister, we love you to the moon and back. This is why we're here. This is where I get my news from the Grasshopper Live show. Again, guys, El Sands, we love you. What a beautiful soul, guys. Again, there is a decode of RQ Durfman, guys, brother, do you want to walk us through this? Because Durfman did find something, that was mind blowing, guys. Durfman, you got
Jeez,
this?
you're too kind.
No, it isn't. No, this is great stuff.
All right. Well, he says so. So,
I am.
yeah, so I thought that was kind of interesting how Trump posted again at
Mhm.
8:45 p.m. or, 20:45.
Yep.
And how often did we get the 20:45 either? I think
Yes.
Scavino had them in his minutes and seconds just prior to, well, prior. I mean, just, maybe a day ahead of this Trump post here. But what I
Mhm.
thought was pretty interesting was if you looked at what he wrote, greatest interest in TikTok would be wonderful for China and all concerned. Now, if we look at 8:45 p.m., that drop 8:45 says welcome to China. And he's mentioning China. And then great interest in TikTok. Well, you've got that soon over there with Jeff Sessions. So,
Mhm.
and hey, I got to give you credit for pointing that out. It's like, hey, TikTok, soon.
Absolutely.
I was like,
You
oh,
know.
of course, that
China,
makes
right?
perfect
Yeah.
sense. And China,
Sessions
of
soon,
course.
guys.
Yeah.
TikTok soon.
TikTok,
There it
China.
is.
And I made this decode after Durfman did, right? So, we're kind of boring for one another, right? So again, shout out to Durf. And but again, I didn't want to include the China because that is something that Durfman found, guys. So China, interesting, right?
China.
TikTok soon. China, guys. China. Okay, to all concerned, guys. They're all pointing. And again, what I liked about what we did over here, right? That Sessions cannot look like an impartial player out to get off former Obama team members. And that same week, guys, we had breaking in the news that ex-Obama aide sentenced to 11 years for attempted this stuff, right? We don't mention this on the air, but again, you guys can read. And there we go, guys. Accountability is coming. Let's see. There's another, I guess, Durfman decode, which I really like, guys. I think we were, what was it? I was on the road. I think I was walking to my work, I guess, right? And we talked about this. I was in the train, I guess. Please go ahead.
I think, yeah, I think you were either on your way or on your way to work or back
Yeah,
from
to work,
work
I guess.
and yeah, I mean that one had piqued my interest because I think a day or two before Scavino had also posted at 2100. And here we have Trump posting at 2155 seconds, which I thought was pretty interesting. We all know 2100 is the do it Q post, which, by the way, guys, if you haven't done it, you should go ahead and do it. Go find that Trump post with that picture and then just right click, like, follow the steps like it says. Right
Yeah.
click on the picture, save it, and then take a look at what it says on the picture. It's, if you do it for yourself, I find there's something to it, right? You're not just looking at the post from QAG. You actually went to Trump's actual post and you actually downloaded the picture and you're seeing it for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I recommend it. And moving on, what I thought was very interesting was that this was one of a few posts, I will say, that Trump was showing pictures of greeting the Stanley Cup champions, Florida Panthers, at the White House. And the very interesting thing there is Drop 2100 is showing pictures of those guys who were asking for some hunks.
Mm-hmm.
And as you see there,
Oh, yeah.
sorry, Scavino's distracting me.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, so
Scabby
it says
behave.
how often does the presidential motorcade hunk upon request. And then later down it says Tampa Rally looking great. Where we go one, we go
Mhm.
all. And we all know, oh, well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't assume, that might be rude, right? To, I don't know, our Denmark or Portugal Patriots, you know, you guys might not know that Tampa is in Florida.
Mhm.
So Tampa Bay is a city in Florida. I'll just brief you technically very quickly. The Florida Panthers, that's the name of the team, but they are more based out of Miami, Florida. But they're called the Florida Panthers ever since they got in the league in the early 90s. And yeah, Tampa Bay is in Florida, so there's the little correlation there.
Mhm. Well done, Durfman. Well done, my friend. 2100 Dewey Q, Florida Panthers, Tampa Rally, guys. How often does a presidential motorcade hunk upon request? And there they are, guys, all dressed as Donald J. Trump, guys. All the same, guys. Don't you love it? I love it, guys. All Donald J. Trumpers, guys. Signed off 41020s. Okay, guys. Beautiful, guys. Do a Q. Okay, guys, and there's Elon Musk saying yes. Yes to what? If you think the US aid was big, just wait, guys. And there it is. We know what Elon Musk with Doge is all about, right? So Elon is retweeting this at 116, saying Crumb dumps coming in fast, guys. Archive immediately and upload to graphic. Well, if you look at the military timestamp of 1316, right? The military timestamp of this, and shout out to Heidi who grabbed this this timestamp for me, sister. We love you. 1316. I don't know if you guys can see it over here. I guess not. Maybe over here. No. But again, this drop is 1316. By the way, I can pull it up for you if you want to see it. 1316.
We do see it, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. Just a little bit. I see it.
Just a hair. Yeah.
Okay. So there it is. 1316 shows you fired, forced, fired, power removed, right? The FBI think Cash Patel, power removed, power removed. Oops. Let me see, guys. Do you think of the above? Do you get the picture, right? Updated, fire and removed. All of them, guys. Cooperating witnesses, fired, and forced. There it is, guys. The swamp is being drained. Trust the plan, justice, right? And think about the announcement, the CEO departures, cross against House and Senate, guys. And think about all these guys who are saying nay, nay, nay to, the confirmation hearing of RFK, right? He won 14-13, remember? 14-13. And 13 guys on the left said no, right? Why would that be? Don't they want to make America healthy again, right? All those guys, House and Senate guys, who are voting no, they, it's duly noted, guys. We know where you stand. But again, I thought it was pretty interesting that Elon was reacting to this with yes. If you think the US aid was a big thing, just wait, guys. The CEOs, House and Senate are resigning, fired and forced, and the power is being removed, guys. Again, Jos Reiners, we love you. Again, Therese Otafani. Okay, Otafani. Thank you so much for joining us. Angel Reigns, we love you, sister. Look for what? We love you too, sister. And again, okay, guys, let's continue. Elias 117 and my diets. John MC, Vanbots for Hillary. Miss Penny Black, sister, we love you. And again, how wonderful is it that Elon Musk, Mr. Doge, is dropping this at 116. Crumb dumps are coming in fast. And think about the CEO departures and resignations within the House and Senate. Because if you think the US aid was big, just wait, guys. All right, are you ready? And there it is, Elon Musk dropping another one, guys. Let's see. Okay, guys, this has some F-bombs in it. So Little Sister Brown, shout out to you. We love you, sisters. Thank you so much for joining us. Stewie 4554, love you guys. We love you. Okay, guys. Okay, Durf, maybe you can jump on this one to see the pronunciation. So he's a pronunciation wizard, guys. But again, Tony was being retweeted by Elon Musk, guys. Yes.
Well, I would say, hey, could that be Terry too? Teresa Ottaviani?
Oh.
I don't know. And if it is, I'm sorry. I don't want to.
No, don't. Yeah. Okay. Wilfred to see Rick Hugh, brother. Great to see you. Thank you so much for bringing your beautiful subscribers over to our show, brother. Rick Hugh, we love you, my friend. Perfect. So what was it?
Ottaviani.
Okay. Teresa Ottaviani. We love you, sister. Let's see, guys. So we got Italy in the house. Awesome, guys. We have some F-bombs here, guys, but so I'm gonna give you a countdown so you know what's coming up. We're all adults here.
Keep waiting and waiting and waiting for Democrats to start fucking redeeming themselves, and every single time I turn around, they make it fucking worse. Just 100%, no turnabout rate, nothing. It is just going downhill for the Democrats, dude. Can you please tell me, if someone, right, robbed a fucking bank, okay, let's talk about a hypothetical before we get into the real shit real quick. If someone robbed a bank, someone watched the security footage, saw who robbed the bank, told you who robbed the bank, you caught who robbed the bank, are you gonna be mad at the person that robbed the fucking bank or the person that told you you were being robbed? Okay, that's what's going on with Elon Musk right now. For those of you that don't understand, okay, Elon Musk was hired for the Department of Government Efficiency. What does the Department of Government Efficiency do? What is its main number one goal? To make sure that our government is running efficiently, dumbasses. And here you are, literally trying to shoot the fucking messenger because he is showing you that a lot of our money is being wasted on shit that is not needed. What type of fucking transgender opera do you need overseas? What type of all of these DEI inclusivity programs do you fucking need to be spending our money on overseas? And instead of being mad at the people that are stealing our fucking money and spending it 100% irresponsibly, you are mad at the man who told you you were being ripped the fuck off. You are a fucking cult member. Plain and simple. There is no saving for you, okay? Every single time you guys continue to peddle these lies, you are screaming more and more that you're a cult member. And the more and more you do it, the more and more the moderate Democrats are going to fucking leave you. Keep going. Keep fucking going. Show your utter stupidity. It's what you've been doing for 4 years. Keep it up. The rest of us are happy that we found out what we already knew, that we were being robbed. It must be shocking for you to deal with facts, but they're gonna keep coming out. Our government has wasted billions upon billions upon billions of fucking dollars for shit that is not important to American citizens. And you're mad at Elon Musk and not at your fucking representatives? What are you, fucking retarded? You have to be.
You gotta love her, man. You gotta love her. Mark B. Beautiful. Awesome. Welcome. He came in at the right moment, guys. Mark B, how are you doing, my friend? Let's see, guys. What's going on here? Oh, oops. So the
and you know those are all just cover-ups, right? Like that. It's not funding what they're saying it's funding, right? That's just the cover letter.
Yep.
Right? Where that money's being funneled to, that's what they really don't want to find out. It's not about, right, the projects they're launching. It's the money that's being funneled through that. So
that is the shell, guys. It's like shell companies, right? It's like, you know, it's used for something else. You know, that is the excuse. And again, even the excuse is bad enough, right? And it's the cover up that gets them every single time, guys. Sometimes the cover up is worse than the crime, right? Or even worse than the crime. But there it is, guys. Talking about projects in disguise, right? You know what she's talking about, right? funding stuff for a specific reason, and we know it's all a shell, right? But look at what drop 214 is talking about. What is Facebook? What is it? Is it a spying tool? Who created it? Who really created it? Nothing is what it seems. Well, that is exactly what this lady is talking about, right? Again, there's this drop talking about bulk data collection. I just pulled this one in to show you guys that Q was dropping the sauce regarding Facebook being, umbrella spying, right? Bulk data collection. Let me see if you guys can see it. No, you can't. Wait a minute. Let me minimize this. Oops. Nope. Let's go down. Let's pull this one down.
So shiny.
So there is Donald J. Trump dropping during our live show, guys. We're going to get there, guys. But there it is. What is Facebook?
So shiny.
Oh, so we got to mute it. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Donald J. Trump is with us, guys. What is up, Donald? Okay, so he's putting, oh, wow, awesome. Oh, shoot, he's on the air? Okay.
He's always on there.
Okay, let's keep this one on ice, guys. Let's continue with this one. We were talking about what is Facebook, right? I pulled this drop up to show you guys what Q was telling us regarding Facebook. Facebook, China Building 8, tracking users, GPS, voice, and text, right? Bulk data collection from the CIA. We all know that DARPA went dark the same day Facebook was created. It was just a continuation of that same bulk data collection, only it told you, oh, you can share all your pictures with all your friends, right? And show me who your friends is. And please show me what you're eating, right? All that kind of things, right? But again, there is the 1419, the minutes and seconds of Elon Musk saying, we knew that when you set the trip, that pain would be delivered. 23, right? More evidence of foreknowledge. I'd watch the news that day. Okay, guys. I just wanted to show you this, right? It's talking about all these projects being funded, being used against the American people, and being used to rip off the world, right? And how did I say it on Twitter? Destabilize the world, right? Okay, guys, let's have a little look at what Donald J. Trump dropped during our show. Okay, let's see. So 11:55, YouTube. Okay. Elon Musk, not kidding. Okay, 11:55. Let's see, guys. Let's drop this down. Let's have a little look. 11:55. 11:55.
We like 11:55.
Ooh, we already, dude, this is the same that I have in my decodes, guys.
Comms understood.
Yeah. Focus on the Supreme Court.
Shout out to
Trump's
Cash.
Here. Yeah. Comms understood, guys. Tarmac deal. Okay, so we're gonna save this one, guys, because this is gonna get interesting with the prompts that I got lined up over here, guys. Why not just show you? Let me pull this one all the way over here. Let me pull one over here. Let me see, where were we? We were here. This is the gap. Let's see, guys. Let's tap through. There it is. This one. This is a decode that I made, I guess, this morning, where Trump was retruthing Patrick, right? They won't release the transcripts before the election interference, right? Trump dropped this yesterday, one of his last truths, at 23:54 and 11 seconds, right? 23:54 brings us to the Tarmac deal. This is the drop before 11:55, right? So 23:54 is saying political hit job by the Democrats. Regain power by any means necessary. New narrative coming, right? So when you look at the 11:54, the PM timestamp, it shows you, that she was compromised. Lynch, Loretta Lynch. That's where we wanted to go with the double L, with stealing, stolen, right? The LL equals Loretta Lynch. She was compromised, you know, and she was promised a Supreme Court seat or Attorney General position in order to lay off Hillary, right? Back off, let her do her thing, and get her into power. If she was successful, she would become Supreme Court or Attorney General. But again, there it is, guys. But then when you look at the time in between, right? The 3541, it brings you to a Joe DeNova tweet, right? The bombshell. This is the exact same one that we had during our live stream where we were digging on Dan Scavino, remember, with the 1828, where Trump then dropped at a specific timestamp, showing us the Q drop that 1828 was answering to, right? With the minutes and seconds that led us to the Joe DeNova YouTube that went exactly into everything that we were deriving from the accountability is coming truth of Dan Scavino. And Q is saying here, good crops this season, guys. And we're talking about the intelligence agencies, guys. So again, there it is. AG Sessions going into, you know, the accountability is coming that went into 1828, right? And during our live show, when we were digging on 1828 and showing you this, I showed you here a little video. So do you understand how huge this is? You know? So 1828, let me see. Wait a minute. So Trump, wait a minute. What is this? 1828. So Trump dropped at 1828 as well. Let me see. Huh. Okay, so that's it. So Trump, during our live show, dropped at 1828 as well. And 13 seconds that led us to the Joe DeNova video on YouTube. Let's go. You know, the Trump is dropping these crumbs, you know, and just, you know, what Lance is saying, the 2450, right, is showing us that beautiful drop. We are going to show you a new world. Those who are blind will soon see the light. A beautiful, brave new world lies ahead. We are taking this journey together, one step at a time. Where we go one, we go all, right? We're going to show you a new world. And let's just continue listening to drop 2813, which has the YouTube link that brings us to this video. So just to recap, because we got some new arrivals among us, like JD is with us. And again, the drop of accountability. So this drop was dropped at 1829. That's interesting, guys. Huh. So this drop was dropped at 1829. See, I knew I wasn't crazy. But how in the world is this drop dropped at 1828? This was on Twitter. Aha! I see. So this was on Twitter. I see. And this was on Truth. Okay. Now I understand. We were digging on 1829, and Trump dropped at 1828 because 1829 answers to drop 1828. And Trump made sure to drop 1828 and 13 seconds, bringing us to a Joe DeNova YouTube video, dropping the bombshell, guys, and showing us exactly what we were deriving from the accountability is coming decode from Dan Scavino through his timestamps, guys. Let's keep on listening. Is coming from Dan Scavino. The 1829 is answering to drop 1828, and Trump just dropped 1828 during our live show. And 1828 has also the minutes of 2813, which brings us to a Q drops that is showing us a video which goes into what we were deriving from Dan Scavino's timestamp, guys. So what is up? So now let's show you, because after we discovered this, right? You know, the 2450 was saying, we're going to show you a new world. Those who are blind will soon see the light. A beautiful, brave new world lies ahead. We take this journey together, one step at a time. Where we go one, we go all, right? So Donald J. Trump, we were showing you 1829, 38, bringing us to those beautiful drops regarding the corruption worldwide and the corruption within the United States. Those, bad actors from the Hussein administration, right? Hence, why Q is saying AG Sessions cannot look like an impartial player out to get off former Obama team members. But this was always the priority. Only moves and counter moves, So there it is. So then during our show, Trump dropped at 1828. That was the drop that 1829 was answering to. And, he made sure that this drop was his truth of 24,500, right? 24,500. So we were looking up 2450, right? Bringing us to this drop. So after our show, 2450, Dan Scavino, in the middle of the night, guys, in the middle of the night, dropped again at 24500, bringing us back. This was after our decode, guys. This was on November 24th. November 22nd, Dan Scavino made sure to drop at 24500, echoing the same truth number. I don't know if you guys can see it. Echoing, let me just drop it down a little bit. Echoing the same truth numbers over here, in his timestamp. So Donald Trump dropped at 1828 while we were discussing 1829. 1829 answered drop 1828. And then Dan Scavino dropped at 24500, echoing the same truth number in his timestamp. Emphasizing again, we are going to show you a new world. Those who are blind will soon see the light. A beautiful, brave new world lies ahead. We take this journey together, one step at a time. Where we go one, we go all, guys. So again, we love you, Q team. You guys are absolutely brilliant. And let's see how we can put the chat back in. No, you guys are going down over here. And you guys are going here. Okay, yes. So there we are, guys. I'm sorry for that. So how did we get here, guys? We got here because let me pull this one up. Sorry, guys. We were here, right? So I was just showing you this because it's interesting that we're showing you the 1154 timestamp of Trump's truth of yesterday, and today Donald Trump dropped at 1155, right? That is showing us the same drop. Oops. The same drop that we have over here, right? This is 1154. This is 1155. But again, it's showing you the Tarmac, right? The Tarmac deal with AG Sessions in it, right? AG Sessions is in the drop. This is drop 1111, guys. This is drop 1111. You won't believe? Let me show you. This is drop 1111. And this is how Trump started, right? With Elon Musk, right? Yes, there it is. See that? Do you see how that works? Do you see how effing brilliant that is? That Trump started his day with 1111 and 111111, right? See?
Yep.
Yeah. So, we already had this drop with AG Sessions. And like I was saying in this tweet, right? Let me see. Now see how Huber and Sessions are embedded in that pink Tarmac election interference screenshot of drop 1154, right? That brings us back to the 1828 Dan Scavino accountability is coming Moab, confirmed by Trump during the live show. Learn our comms. Link to the tweet down below, guys. So, so that is interesting, right? That this is drop 1111, and Trump started his day off, guys, by dropping at 1111, guys, with Elon Musk. No kidding, guys, and then dropping at 1155. That is showing you a drop from 1111. This is drop 1111 over here. This is ridiculous. 1111, guys. There it is. Boom. The Tarmac deal. LL, guys. There it is. LL, guys. This is bringing us to, let me show you over here. Let me see, where was it? I think it's somewhere over here. The stolen, right? The stolen drop. Let me just go through the decodes, guys. So Trump did stolen, right? Stolen. But there it is. He dropped this at 6:47 in the morning. One of his first tweets, right? You know, looks like billions of dollars have been stolen at US aid, right? Again, this could be the biggest scandal of them all, perhaps the biggest in history. The Democrats can't hide from this. Too big, too dirty, guys. And there it is, days of days, guys. So there it is, days of days. And there it is, Freedom Day. Timing is everything, right? Timing is everything. Stolen, right? But there it is. Let me show you the last tweet that I got lined up over here. Let me just show you over here. You guys can see that this is the last step that I have. The thing about the stolen, guys, I just digged a little deeper on it. When you let me go here. Let me go here. Let me just show you. Let's go to stolen. Yes, should be this one. Yeah, stolen. Okay. So let's go here. Let me pull this one out. And let's go here, guys. Boom. We're going to copy this and we're going to put it in here. We're going to delete this and we're going to say paste. Boom. And now we're going to go to the misspelling. Where is the stolen? There's the stolen, right? So we're going to delete this stuff, right? Till the extra letter that Trump is putting in there. We're going to delete this, and it's going to show you we only have 46 characters left. Who is the 46th president, resident, and thief of the United States, guys? Who is the 46th? We all know who that is, right? So just to show you that we're not making this stuff up, right? We're using the tools that they gave us. And when you look at, this is the 46th, stolen, 46 characters. And when we all know that 647 is talking about days of days, right? Day of days. And the 574, the last three digits of his truth number is bringing us to Soros pre-programming the voter machines. And it's saying in this email, these machines will be humming in November, guys. Will be humming in November. And there is Trump saying, the biggest scandal of them all, perhaps the biggest in history. The Democrats can't hide from this one. Too big, too dirty, guys. So again, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Donna Brazil, John Podesta, George Soros. Names to remember.
Hey,
Yes.
I just did the gap code.
Between?
For if you go back to the stolen.
Yeah.
So that was posted at 6:47, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he reposted that at 11:45 on. Oh, wait a minute. Give me just a second. I might have to redo that one. I had PM instead of AM.
No worries.
But I think, it might still be fun to take a quick look. Do you want me to paste it in the chat?
Yes, please.
Damn it. Sorry.
And the guy, sorry guys. And again, anytime now the doorbell can ring, that would be a package that I have to pick up, guys. So if that happens, please take the mic. Late to class, Ailey K. Patton, we love you. Jojo Gons, Al Sands, we love you guys. Jasmine Rose, Betsy Pages, great to see you guys. Let's click on Durfman's link, guys. Let's see what this guy got cooking, guys. All right. So, I'm going to pull this one out. Let's see, guys. Yes, Durf, go ahead.
Okay. So I thought I had something else here, but Let's see. We could take a quick look at the seconds. The 1789.
All right. Ooh. Of those, less than 10, 3 are non-military. Game theory. Awesome. Mainstream equals when you are the news now. Oh, wow. Ooh. The White House pool reporters ask about you. The mainstream, when the coordinated attacks waves against you continue to occur. Game theory, guys. Well done. Nice one. Let me see. 298?
Well, 2982 is kind of nice.
Ooh, there's ISIS, guys. Elwali bin Talal, Syria, the Queen, Bush. Who's this dude? I don't know. Okay, so you were saying two, right? Okay, freedom of thought will not only save you, but it will save the world. The days of the fake news control of narrative, brainwashing are over. Enemy of the people, the great awakening, guys. Okay, will for you to see is all about this, guys. Will for you to see, this is your drop. Beautiful. Okay, guys, 4971.
Does not exist.
Oh, of course it does.
I looked. No, come on. I looked for it too.
1794.
1794.
Yeah, why not? Pfizer. Okay, they never interfere with the enemy while he is in the process of destroying himself. Okay, the MSN, impossible defense. Public disclosure, 20 in the kill brackets. Okay, 48458. Okay. Thank you for your trust and faith. We are privileged to serve you. Please pray for those who would lay down their lives to protect freedom. You are safe. God bless. Okay. So let me add one more number to it. 481. Let's see, guys. Oops. 1. Okay. Lisa Page. So this is the corruption within the FBI. Okay, guys. Nice gap code, Lance. Durf. Sorry, guys. Okay, guys. Let's continue. Let's put this one over here. So we had the days of days, right? Let me see, guys. Let me pull back. We stopped over here. And then we started looking at what Trump was dropping, right? Do you want to continue with that, or do you want to continue first with the how do you say that? With the crumbs that we got. You guys be the judge. Let me know. Do you want to go straight up decoding Trump live, or do you want to continue with the crumbs? While you're making your mind up, yes.
You want to watch my video while we get the results in?
Okay.
I made a nice one. Here, I'll drop it in the chat. As we wait for the results.
Yes.
This is a good one. Let's get everybody pumped up.
Okay, guys.
Space there to accommodate.
There's a lot of space to accommodate a lot of people, yeah, so we're going to use it.
Military flight taking migrants from the U.S. to Guantanamo Bay took off this afternoon from El Paso, Texas.
We have been honed into a machine of lethal moving parts that you would be wise to avoid if you know what's good for you. We will not be intimidated. We will not back down. We've seen war. We don't want war. But if you want war with the United States of America, there's one thing I can promise you, so help me God.
Okay, guys. Beautiful video, Lance. Thank
It's
you.
Gitmo time.
It's
That's what time it is.
guys.
It's Gitmo
Awesome.
time. This is the warm up, right? Like
Yes.
them sending criminals to Guantanamo Bay is just a precursor, right? Like they're telling you that they're gonna send them there. And then the best thing is that, and then I'm gonna forget his name. What country accepted like to take the US
Cuba. What? Canada, Mexico, what?
No. Really, I'm gonna forget, man. Shoot. Come on, chat. Who's the country that's gonna take the illegals and put them in their prison systems with MS-13? El Salvador. There we go. Yep. And he already said, like, we'll make you a deal that you can't resist, right? So, and interesting, I caught yesterday too when I was looking for these military videos, right? That we sent our first military plane, deporting Indians back to India. 100 of them yesterday. And nobody really seen it. I didn't even really see it. Well, I haven't really watched the news, honestly. I haven't really watched Fox like I usually do, right? I'm just kind of sitting back and watching what Elon's dropping, really, because
that's the news, right?
Man is on fire, right? So let me see. Oh, here's the video. It's a short little one. I think people said they wanted to see us keep decoding Trump.
Okay, good. Lance on this epic quest. Okay, there it is.
And then of course I shared somebody else's. Whatever.
At least 100 Indian nationals has landed here in Amritsar in the state of Punjab. And if you look just over this way, you can see a gaggle of media. And behind the barricades is actually where these people are going to be processed. A U.S. military plane carrying at least 100 Indian nationals has landed here in Amritsar in the state of Punjab. And if you look
just imagine how many flights are going right now, right? Like they show you like these ones to kind of keep you like look here, but really it's like shoo, 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 shoo. And then
they go, guys.
Not to count the countries that are coming in to pick up their illegals, right? Like it's crazy right now, man. Like we got them coming to come up people, right? We got the president of Mexico where she's telling all the Mexicans that they can come back to Mexico now.
Yep. That's happening, guys. But beautiful, guys. It's
you can't make that up though, right?
Guys. And again, this is not racist. This is all about people who are committing crimes are here undocumented with no good reason, right? To go back where they came from. You know, that's all. You know, that's not racist. That is logical thinking. You know, when I go to America, I gotta sign in on a website, you know, they gotta scan me, then they give me an okay. And with that, you know, you gotta print that out, go to the States, show that to somebody over there, then show your passport. They're gonna run it through the system to see, hey, are you really this guy? And check everything out. And if everything checks out, they say, okay, you can come in. Right? It doesn't go out, you know, these rules are for everybody. You know, so, you know, and if I would break the law, you know, it would be normal, you know, like if somebody comes over in your house and starts breaking everything, stealing and, you know, doing really bad stuff. Let me not go into really grim details, but, you know, like really bad stuff. You're going to say you go out, right? Get out of here. So it's really normal. This is not racist. And again, it's great that Trump, when he talks about deportation, is mentioning that. You know, not just we're going to get them out, but also tell you why they need to go. You know, because we're taking out the criminals, guys. You know, let me just leave it at that.
You know, so, and let me just add to what you just said about it not being racist, because I've seen on Instagram and YouTube these short videos or reels where you have people that are clearly of Indian descent, and I'm talking here in Canada. These people, you know, they're wearing...
These people. I'm joking.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
Hey.
These people. No, I'm joking.
These people, you just reminded me, yesterday was Don Cherry's 91st birthday. So shout out to Don Cherry for you Canadians.
Shout out to do, by the way.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
I'm waiting for that one.
Okay.
But yeah, Don Cherry turned 91 years old yesterday.
Well done.
He's one of the first guys to get canceled. Literally. Like when the canceling started,
Hmm.
one time he actually said, in regards to people not wearing the poppy to honor Canadian soldiers, he was saying, you people come to this country and you don't want to honor our traditions, et cetera, et cetera. And a bunch of people made a big stink about him saying "you people," and so when I just said "these people," well, that reminded me of that. But yeah, just to get back on point, there are people that are clearly they're Canadians, but they are clearly of Indian descent. Whether they're born here or they immigrated and then became citizens, I'm not 100% sure. Although some of them, they talk like Lance and I do. They have a North American accent. They don't have the Indian accent, if you will. And these guys are saying that um,
These guys.
that we need.
Joking. I'm just.
Well, they're saying that Canada needs to be a little bit more careful with their immigration policies, and Canada should be Canadian. And the guys, I'm saying this as a person who's a first generation Canadian. My family, even my mom, who was, she was mostly raised here in North America. She was born in Italy. My dad was born in Italy and lived 30 some years before he came over to Canada. And a bunch of my uncles on my dad's side, they all showed up here in their 20s and 30s, and they integrated themselves. It wasn't an issue. They're Canadian. My cousins are all Canadian, but we're all of Italian descent. And I don't think there's anything wrong with hearing someone of Indian descent saying, yeah, Canada should be Canadian. We shouldn't be uh, shoving the Diwali celebrations down people's throats. We like it when people are saying Merry Christmas to us. Again, I'm quoting people of Indian descent that I've seen talking about what's happening here in Canada. So there's nothing racist to saying what you just said, Hopper.
No. It is all not racist to get people out of the country who break the law, guys. They should be in jail, or move back. If you don't like the policies, and it's logical thinking, guys. But again, Kevin Cork is saying the Central Intelligence Agency, the CIA, offers buyouts to its entire workforce on Tuesday, guys. Okay, but the interesting thing is that Kevin, who set his alarm, guys, because he was kind of saying, is the arrest really happening? Let me know to set my alarm. And this is when the whole thing come up with that Kevin set his alarm. 8:52, guys. 8:52 brings you to the Central Intelligence Agency, guys. Steel. Red October steel plant. It says, not related to dollars or trade. The map has everything. News and tweets unlock the map. So there it is, guys. The dollars, the buyouts, the Central Intelligence Agency, the Central Intelligence Agency. Information report. What is up, guys? Do you believe in coincidences? Timestamps matter, guys. And there it is. Trump dropping that beautiful moment with Bibi, right? And it was showing you the man in uniform, right? So I thought it was interesting that Trump dropped this at 8:56, saying a parade that will never be forgotten. 11/11/18, which is the DOD, the Department of Defense IP address, guys. So 11/11/18, a parade that will never be forgotten. Ask yourself why. God bless our brave men and women in uniform. There is a man in uniform. We will never forget, guys. So let's just plow through this. Pam Bondi, restoring trust in justice, guys.
What a great day. What a great day for our country and for the people of our country. Our Department of Justice has been weaponized. We've all seen that. Even the Democrats know that.
Oops.
That lady in the red shirt looks familiar, doesn't she?
Back to our Department of Justice, our justice system. People will believe in it again. For the last 3 or 4 years, nobody's believed what has been going on has been fair and just. So now we've got somebody that's going to do it and do it the right way, where people can again believe in the criminal justice system of our country. A great day.
Okay, guys. And shout out to Elaine. We love you, sisters. Thank you so much for joining us on YouTube. Big shout out to 8377, Ganon, GNon, awesome, Mary Caramel, and Rosebud, guys. We love you. Let's go on with this one. Okay, so there's Elon Musk dropping at 11:33, #17, guys. So talking about the Doge father, again, the 17 will come handy because on that same day, Donald J. Trump did something else, guys. Here is Dan Scavino dropping at 17:01, and he's signing, promises made, promises kept, guys. Keeping men out of women's sports, guys. 17:01 is saying you are witnessing and watching the systematic destruction of the old guard. Power will return to the people, right? So there it is with the executive orders. And look at those beautiful children. The future of America, gathering around this wonderful man called Donald J. Trump. And drop 1701 is an answer to drop 1700, right? Whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, what we have been seeing in the last couple of 4 years is the right of the people to alter or abolish it and institute new government, laying its foundation in such principles and organizing its powers in such forms as it to them seems most likely to affect their safety and happiness, right? This is what's happening right here. You're voting him in, and he's doing exactly. Promises made, promises kept. Men out of women's sports, you got it. Doge, you got it. The left is saying, hey, we didn't elect Elon. But again, he was part of the whole Trump administration, right? With RFK and all that stuff, right? It's their right. It's their duty to throw off such government and provide new guards with the executive orders for their future security, guys. And trust me, the person that will come after Trump will be pointed out, and we're going to vote for that guy, right? Whoever Trump is going to say he's going to be my successor, and this is how we're going to move on, guys. Okay, so there's that beautiful drop, bringing us back to 11:45, right? With the Tarmac deal, with drop 11:11, how Trump started his day tweeting, right, and truthing. 11:11 is this drop, guys, with AG Sessions. Perfect example of why we are here. So this is the whole Joe DeNova one, right? That brings us back to the accountability is coming. That is saying, it's time to buckle up. AG Sessions cannot look like an impartial player out to get all former Obama team members, right? Well, the accountability is coming when Dan Scavino retruths this, right? He retruths a tweet posted at 1828, which is showing us all former Obama team members, guys. So it's time to buckle up. Sessions soon. Trump is posting TikTok, right? At 2045. Sessions soon. Getting all former Obama team members. And it's listed right over here. White House, Hussein, Valerie Jarrett, James Baker, right? John Kerry, Hillary Clinton, DNC, John Brennan, James Comey, right? All of them, guys. The whole shebang, the Tarmac deal, Loretta Lynch, LL, stolen, right? They never thought she would lose. And they never thought investigations or public interest into their criminal acts would be discovered or investigated. Therefore, they were sloppy. Therefore, they thought they had anything to fear. And there it is, guys. Bombshell from Jesse Waters. We have the tape. Let's roll it.
We got our hands on the raw footage of Kamala Harris's 60 Minutes interview. Last October, in the heat of the election, Harris, Hail Mary with CBS. But the network was caught deceptively editing this answer. Watch.
But it seems that
Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
We're not going to stop pursuing what is necessary for the United States to be clear about where we stand on the need for this war to end.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening. The Wall Street Journal said that that your administration has repeatedly been blindsided by Netanyahu. And in fact, he has rebuffed just about all of your administration's entreaties.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region.
How
and
she
we're
talks,
not
man.
going to stop doing that. We're not going to stop pursuing what is necessary for the United States to be clear about where we stand on the need for this war to end.
Trump sued CBS for $10 billion, and it looks like they might
$10
settle.
billion with a B,
Before
guys.
that happens, the FCC released the full interview, unedited, and we have the tape. They talked for an hour and left a lot out. Here's an answer that never made air. Watch.
I'm trying to understand how it is that with this emphasis on the border, the numbers of crossings quadrupled under the first 3 years of the Biden-Harris administration. How did that happen?
There are a variety of factors that relate to what we have seen globally and what
Never
we
a
are
straight
not
answer,
immune
guys.
from at our own border in terms of what we have seen in terms of surge of immigration and irregular migration. And there are solutions at hand, but we've got to have leaders who are solution-oriented, which we've been and are.
CBS also cut out their host pressing Kamala on how she's going to pay for all of her giveaways.
If all of this makes so much sense, why has this not been done? You're dealing with a Congress that is divided, that many are in opposition to not only you, but your policies. So how are you going to make this come true?
Bill, if I approached my life as though, well, it's never been done before, therefore it cannot be done, I wouldn't be sitting here in this interview with you. That's the truth.
Then 60 Minutes tossed Kamala a big fat softball. And she
Ridiculous,
swung
guys.
and missed.
Jesus.
The most basic of questions. Why do you want to be President of the United States?
Uh-oh.
There are many reasons, but probably first and foremost, I truly believe in the promise of America. I do.
I do, really. I don't.
And I love the American people.
Nope, I don't.
You know, we are people
you know?
who have
Let me think.
ambition
Oh,
and
really?
aspirations and
yeah.
dreams and optimism
Ridiculous, guys.
and hope.
That's why you want to run. That's why you want to be
That's why I'm running.
president.
Yes.
That and some other reasons.
But you're asking the American people to make you the most powerful person on the planet. Why do you deserve the American people's votes?
Well, first of all, I have a career
What?
and a history of
And a
being
history.
very clear
Wow.
that I think of my role of leadership, and in particular now for the last 4 years as vice president and moving forward as president, if the voters will have me, as being a leader on behalf of all Americans.
Dude.
Kamala wasn't the only one having a rough night. One of the crew guys misgendered Madam Vice President.
Is that what you needed?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. 30 seconds of silence, please, for John.
Michael Schellenberger's the founder of Public News. All right. Do you see anything scandalous about what CBS did here, Mike?
Oh yeah, a little bit. I mean, I just sort of forgot that that's how she talks, you know. And I was,
It was actually enjoyable watching it again. I don't know why, it just was.
I mean, it's like the easiest stuff to memorize. You would think she would have memorized it by then, but it feels like she's trying to figure out why she's running for president every time she's asked. I mean,
It's ridiculous, guys.
It's like a month before the election, and you're on 60 Minutes. And he's like, why do you want to be president? And she's like, well, let's see.
That is hilarious, guys.
Amazing.
Okay, guys. Jesse Waters, you gotta love him. And there it is, guys. USA. Oh yeah, we already showed you this, right? I think we did. Did we?
A picture here of an.
Yes, we already showed you this. And there is Trump. You know, so there it is, guys. I should have lined this one up over here. Let me see. Where is that? 17. I should have lined this up over here. So there it is. So Elon Musk was hitting the hashtag 17. And Trump over here does the same, right? Just after 17 frantic days, guys, talking about 36 executive orders, actions approach 50, right? So 3650 brings us to Panic in DC in theaters now, guys. 17 frantic days. Welcome to the Panic in DC in theaters now, guys. So here's the good one. So Trump was talking about CBS 60 Minutes this morning, right? Trump was already truthing at 6:09 a.m., guys. This man never sleeps. CBS 60 Minutes, the news. It talks about Politico, CBS, questions must be asked, many other questions to come. This will go down as the biggest broadcasting scandal in history, guys. When you look at the minutes and seconds, the 959, 9 minutes and 59 seconds, it's saying, it talks about the MSN, the talking points, shifting the narrative. We hear you. Learn chess. Down she goes. Nobody escapes this, right? Nobody. So when you look over here, you can see that he's adding a space over here. Cheaters, space, at 60 minutes, right? So he adds an extra space over here. So when you count the spaces, you will see that he has 141 spaces. Drop 141 is saying, Crumbs dropped will soon paint the full picture. The picture will open the eyes of the world. We can't do it without you. Anons, right? God bless you all. When you look at the characters, how many characters are in there? There are 884 characters in there. There's an anon saying, please, Q, tell us, no deals, right? And justice. And Q is saying, you got it. No deals. We are working for you. We listen to you. What is this drop saying? We hear you, right? So we listen to you, we hear you. It's saying, POTUS began to comment and take action regarding social media. Play the game with us. Play the game with us. Learn chess, right? So interesting how this is all coming together within his beautiful 60 minutes. You know, how US aid was illegally paying large sums of money to Politico, guys, and other media outlets. But the question must be asked, right? The picture will open the eyes of the world, you know, and this is showing you how the media was lying to everybody, right? Again, the stolen, the LL, Loretta Lynch, the Tarmac deal, Freedom Day, Day of Days, guys. This is how they tried to steal. Yes, Durfman? This is how they tried to steal the 16 election, right? They tried to steal the 16 election, but the Patriots made sure to stop them rigging it. Then during 2016 and 2020, Trump and the Q team was telling us how they would try to steal it, how they infiltrated his campaign, how the three-letter agencies were weaponized against the American public through Trump because they're not after me, they're after you. I'm just happen to be standing in the way, right? And then we all learned that. And then through 2020, we witnessed the steal and we saw them, you know, they took control over key elements, but we saw whatever power they had left, they weaponized us against Trump. And on national television, we could see they were going after Trump for the documents case, right? While he had the Presidential Records Act, while Biden, on the other hand, was not protected by that. And he did have classified documents, right? And they were going after him for, a legal expense, nothing Nothing to be found. They chose Trump for a very specific reason because they knew he was as clean as a whistle. But he was there to smoke him out. Never before did they have to come out of the shadows to fight. Never before have they been this exposed, guys. For the world to see, to come together and say, wait a minute, we got to vote him in. And if he's going to work with RFK, making America healthy again. We went through COVID. We want that to be fixed. We got to vote for Trump. Wait a minute. He's gonna create Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency, and they're gonna cut away the Fed. Oh, that's awesome. Let's vote Trump, right? Trump is gonna make America great again. Elon is making America streamlined again, and RFK is making America healthy again. That is a perfect. Cash is gonna clean up. You know, the FBI, that's awesome, right? Pam Bondi, Attorney General, all that stuff. This is why people chose Trump to run, you know, to see this actually happen. This is not America voted for Elon. They voted for the whole thing to happen because they now understand how deep the rabbit hole goes. They now understand, how deep the corruption in America is, right? The true nature of their deception. Durfman, go ahead.
So there's a spelling mistake here with the stolen, right?
Yes.
And if we go back to the one that had the CBS, et cetera.
Okay. Yes.
Well, let's give a shout out to Patty's Pages.
Patty's Pages, we love
because she actually noticed that there's also a spelling error on this one.
Okay.
If we look, I believe it's 1, 2, 3, the third to last line in the post. The question must
be asked. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I wanted to give a little shout out to Patty's Pages for that one.
We might have to force this one, right? Ask me the question.
Yeah,
right?
So question
Ask
must
me the question.
Asked. He's waiting.
Is Q a real military operation? Don't talk QAnon. That ain't a thing, guys. Ask him, is Q a real military operation? 6 words, guys. Easy to remember. Is Q a real military operation? 6 words. Repeat after me. let's upload this in a real military operation.
Operation.
Yes. Ask the question, guys. Ask the motherfucking question. So there it is. Yes.
Yeah. On that note, I do have something that I was sort of working on and I couldn't put 2 and 2 together. I did send you a DM, and it's kind of sort of related.
Okay. 1 second. Let me line this one up. Wait a minute. This is the YouTube. Where's the YouTube? There it is. Where's YouTube? There it is. Huh? Jeez Louise. There it is. Like that. Okay, guys. My computer's acting up. No worries. We got this. What do you want, Durf? Sorry for that.
Can you open your Twitter DMs?
Twitter DM. All right. Let's go to my Twitter DM. Durfman. Boom. There it is. Gotcha. Doge. Okay. This one.
I'm going to send you something else. But with this one, so at the top, we have what we just looked at with the extra space and the me asked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you notice what I thought was interesting was first you have the mirror in his minutes and seconds, 959, right? And then you look at the words and the spaces.
Oh shoot! Yeah. 141. Yes.
141.
Mm-hmm.
Now, 2 days before this happened, he posted at 9:39 and 25 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have another mirroring action there, 9:39,
Yeah.
right? And he posted 20 years ago, autism in children was 1 in 10,000. Now it's 1 in 34. Wow, something's really wrong. We need Bobby. And there's your extra spaces.
Boom.
After the Bobby.
Yes.
And the character count on this one is mirrored. 131.
Yep.
Whereas on today's post, it's 141, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing I thought was interesting is in both cases, you have 1 paragraph and 7 sentences.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got a little 17 action going in both of these. And lastly, I punched in 3925, the minutes and seconds. Do people really believe the biggest scandal in modern US history will go unpunished? Right? But now read the last line of today's post at 6:09. This will go down as the biggest broadcasting scandal.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
I don't think it's much, but then again, I thought there's some correlations there. The 1 paragraph, 7 sentences in both cases.
Mm-hmm.
You've got an extra space. So
yeah. And again, this is the public eye, guys. The attempted coup was just to lead into more serious stuff, right? And again, this is opening a door to how the mainstream media is being controlled by these organizations, right? And this is showing you how they are poisoning your children, right? So the door is being opened, right? The choice to know will be yours. But again, it's being opened just a little bit wider, right? So interesting that this is happening, guys. Do people really believe that the biggest scandal in modern US history will go unpunished? Do you really believe that they will go scot-free? Back channels are important. Patrons stand at the ready. Shills will always whine, guys. I'm not paying attention to them. Sometimes, just leave them at it, so let's go, guys. Yes.
You shouldn't have closed that.
Oh, I didn't. It's still there. It's somewhere.
I was gonna ask you to go to.
Oh. You should not have done that. How could you? Okay, there it is, guys. We got it. The Earthman in the house. There it is. Doge. Where is it?
There it is. So, little shout out to Miss Penny Black, who saw that Elon did an 11:11 gap.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
So I think that's also interesting considering this was yesterday and considering Trump today was posting at 11:11 and he was reposting some Elon posts.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So the 11:11 with AG Sessions and Huber linking to the sealed indictments. The arrest, Doge removing their power, firing forced is going to be, how can I help you? The Terminator, guys. The Terminator. I'll be back. Okay, guys. I'm going to close this now. Is that okay? I'm going to ask you, man. I'm going to ask for permission.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, you should have done that.
We love you, Durf. Okay, guys. So we did miss a few truths of Donald J. Trump, guys. Let's give a few shout outs. Yes.
And we've had a few social news from Scavino as well.
Awesome. Let's give a few shout outs to Elaine. We love you. Xe Rob, Jos Reiners. We love you guys. Jordy M. Doing the moderation on Twitter. Tim Brown. Awesome name. Marco B. And let's see. Tim Brown, guys. Awesome to see you guys. You guys are having a lot of fun on YouTube, huh? Okay, guys. Again, have your fun. But again, you know, we love Rumble, guys. Dawn333 lands on his epic quest. Ginger Huntley, Al Sands, Little Sister Brown, Jordy M. We love you. Jordy is everywhere. Brainstorm 45. Firstborn Unicorn. Love you, sister. Fembots for Hillary. Dick Tracy. Let me see, guys. Ellie K. Patton. We love you. Super Lou. Again, guys. Betsy Pages. And again, On My Way. Awesome to see you guys. And please let me know if you're with us. Deflustrated sister. We love you. Miss Penny Black. And Dick Tracy. GN On. Awesome. The Terminator. What's the best pig? Love it. Well, Trucy is with us. Great to see you, sister. Welcome. Our, you know, how do you say that? Our real Amsterdam patriot, guys. Trucy. Constance Finney is with us. Awesome to see you. Elias Q. Texas Ginger. Guys, we love you. Thank you so much for popping up in the chat, guys. Jojo Gons, Denir PW, Trucy, Flip 21, guys. Okay, guys, we love you. Okay, so Lance is dropping a lot of POTUS tweets.
Well, apparently the last one I dropped didn't work, so let's see if this one does.
Okay. Let's go, guys. I want to go to the QAC, but let's check this one first. Okay,
Yeah,
so this is POTUS today.
Yeah, he's just posting
that's
these.
Nice.
1:30.
In God we trust, guys. In God we trust. This is just 14 minutes ago. So let's have a little look. Let's have 37. Dude, we were talking about 37, right?
Yes.
In the beginning, we were that's 37. I don't know what it was anymore.
It
But again,
was the Elon, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
I see Elon
and Arthur 65. Great to see you. Great to see you, my friend. Sanctificate is with us with the dancing bananas. Texas girl, Ginger. Awesome to see you, sister. Dick Tracy. Yes. Okay, let's see. It's 37, 130. Let's check the clip first, guys. While we are chiming in on the Crumbs, guys. So we're going to play this. While this is playing, I'm looking up the drops, guys. Let me check the timestamp. Let's see. 30:59. 30:59, guys. Okay, gotcha. Okay, guys, let's play the clip. Let's get into this. Donald Trump, we love you.
It's great to be back at the prayer breakfast. Wouldn't miss it for the world. America has always been a nation founded by people of faith and strengthened by the power of prayer and united by four simple but very beautiful words. In God we trust. A light is now shining over the world because here in America we are once again a nation that trusts in the providence of Almighty God. And so together we will make America stronger and prouder, safer, freer, greater, and more faithful to our God than ever before. It's great to be back at the prayer breakfast. Wouldn't miss it for the world. America has always been a nation founded by people of faith and strengthened by the power of prayer.
Dude, 70 spaces.
What?
We were just counting the spaces, guys. And Donald J. Trump, POTUS 47, is dropping 70 spaces, guys. We love you, sir. What a time to be alive. What in the world? What? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Let's see that again. Let's copy paste. I can't believe it. Wait a minute. Let's delete this. Let's delete this. Boom, gone. Let's go and paste. Jeez. Woo! Okay, Trump. Dude, 99, huh? Are you out of your mind? 199. Are you out of your mind? Okay, U.S. assets. Okay, Cooper. William Cooper. Awesome, guys. So that's the fake news media, right? Family background. Let's see, guys. 37. 37. What is 37? They are the true patriots. We will never forget. Let these coming days be remembered in our history as the time we fought to recapture the Republic from those evil bad actors who for so long been sacrificing the good people of this land for their own personal gain. Fight the good fight. Let justice be served. Cancer sucks. We love you. Sanctificate Miss Penny Black. Give it up for real Donald J. Trump, who just dropped us 17 spaces, guys. It's great to be back at the prayer breakfast. In God we trust, President Donald J. Trump. All right, guys. 18 words, 17 spaces. But he's dropping 3 dots over here, right? So what if we add, what is 20? What is drop 20? Because he's doing dot, 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 right? He's adding 3 spaces. What is drop 20 talking about? Let me see. Who did POTUS meet with yesterday? AG Sessions. Was AG Sessions there? How many military intelligence generals, military generals, were in the White House list? Okay. Why was it renovated? Where were the meetings on Monday? Were phones allowed in this room? Okay. The renovation, guys. Huh. That is that word that I never can remember, Durfman. You know? So how do you say that? You say renovations. Renovation, Grass. Renovation. Oh, yeah. That's it. Okay, guys. Renovations. I'm running some renovations in my home, guys. So that's why, you know, I'm a little, my hands are a little full. We got a little Grasshopper coming up, guys. Wheezy Girl. Great to see you, sister. Q Faye. Guys, the chat is coming in. We love you guys. And again, we got a little Grasshopper coming up. You know, Miss Grasshopper has a beautiful belly, guys. She's showing, guys. She's showing. So yeah. So we got some things to get around. We're going to make a little baby room, and we got to shift the kitchen to the living room and all that other stuff, guys. And you know, it's a lot of work, but so yeah, I got my hands full. Dawn, Jasmine Rosebud, and again, guys. Donald J. Trump dropping 17 spaces. Yes. Do you believe in coincidences? Yes.
When you count the spaces in 17, you get 131.
Oh, dude, and that is that drop of Durfman, man.
131?
He had 131.
I think so.
Yeah, so let me go to my DMs again.
See, you shouldn't have closed it, bro.
I know.
Hey, he asked.
I asked. I was okay. So there's Durf. Let's go to Durf, man. So there's the 131, right? Over there, over here, right? And you are saying that if you so he's dropping 70 spaces, and that Q drop 808 is giving us the assignment, right? Did you count the spaces in the tweet and cross-reference them against the spaces left here on the cue boards to match meaning? So Trump is dropping 17 spaces. So we go to drop 17. Let me pull this one out and let me just walk you through this. 17 spaces in this drop, and then you're going to count those spaces. You're going to copy it. You're going to go to the website. You're going to say, hey, online character count. You're going to delete the old. Oh, wait. Okay. Can't do it again. Let's do it again. No, it's gone. Okay, whatever. Paste. And it's showing you 131, guys. And 131, so did you count the spaces to 17 and cross-reference them against the spaces left here? There it is. These spaces are bringing you to 131. And 131 is bringing you to 131. POTUS National Security Briefing at 3:02 a.m. Please stand by. Okay, guys.
You remember that the drop was who did POTUS meet with?
Yes, absolutely. Beautiful, guys.
And then go back
Who
to
did
17
POTUS
real
meet
quick. Because I seen some stuff in there where I was like, wait a minute, we're going through that kind of right now, too. I seen CIA and slush funds, which is
Doge. Absolutely. And it is USAID, right? There it is. Well done.
Yep.
Why did Obama travel in advance of POTUS to foreign locations? Think about foreign aid, right? Okay.
How can military intelligence be applied to prosecute bad actors and avoid corrupt agencies and judges?
Yes. Well, military
Above
trials,
is the
guys. Just
reason
go.
why the shields are sliding. Let's see. Go down. I see. Oh yeah, right there. Common drive posts they all tap into since they misjudged the influence of the MSM. They are aggressively looking to censor throughout major platforms in exchange for CIA slush funds.
Yes.
Which is US aid.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Everything they do has been forecasted and prepared for.
Yep. What
You
benefit
gave
does it
him
have?
4 years to think about the plan he was going on.
When you play the game, you know, you're going to get the money. And again, and you're going to betray your own citizens, guys. Ridiculous. But again, Trump, we love you. Let's go. Let's see. We were at, so let's see. Donald J. Trump. This is the last one that he posted, guys. Beautiful. He retweeted this one 4 hours ago, and then he posted this one 15 hours ago. So this is the first truth 23 minutes ago, guys. Trump, we love you. Let me see if there's something at 17 seconds in this.
The world, America has always been a nation founded by people of faith and strengthened by the power of prayer and united by 4 simple but very beautiful words. In God we trust.
So, in God we trust is at 17 seconds, guys. So that's beautiful. In God we trust at 17 seconds. In God we trust. Beautiful. So we have, yeah, okay. So let's see. Let's go to QAG because Trump dropped something. There's Cavino retruthing Donald J. Trump at 1325. But let's see. Okay, oh, there's the the strike, guys. Okay, Dan Scavino again. There's Dan Scavino on. He's reposting this one again. Okay.
This one is Scavino 47.
Yes.
Okay. And that is because today, February 6th, Ronald Reagan would have turned 93 today.
93, guys.
So happy birthday to Ronald Reagan.
Let's see. Ronald Reagan. We have another birthday lined up, guys. But Durfman is keeping this one lined up for you guys. Let's go down. Okay, so there's Trump, Reagan. Beautiful, guys. Huh. Okay, so this is what we wanted to look at, right? So we already... Okay, yeah, so that's, you know... Okay. Oh, there's that picture again, guys. Dude, paint the picture, remember?
Paint the picture. I'll never forget that one. That one was
Wait
epic.
a minute. Didn't we have this in our decodes over here? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. 1 second. Stay with me. What is it? Where is it? There it is. There it is. The 141, the CBS 60 Minutes. The picture will open the eyes of the world, guys. We can't do it without you. Crumbs dropped will soon paint the full picture, guys. 141. There it is. Just discussed in the show, guys. Then Donald J. Trump, Durfman, dude. Scavino 47, dropping this one at 11:39, guys. Because we had this one with Elon, right? Wait a minute. Let me search it up on Twitter. 1 second. Let me go on Twitter. I can only do this on my phone, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm a guy of habit, guys. Paint a picture. 1 second. The picture. And guys, it's awesome to have some time on my hands, guys, to just casually hang around with you. Paint a picture. There it is, guys.
And like you said, you know, live decodes are fun.
Let me drop it. Let me drop it in the grass room, guys. Let me drop it in the grass room because you know that I love you. Let's go, guys. Let me put my phone back on the wireless charger. There it is. So I can still pay attention to, yes, there it is, to the live feed. Okay, guys. So here it is, right? You remember. Let's go here. Let's go to X. Let's go to the grass room. And I hope you guys are behaving in there because I'm going to take a look. There it is. Paint a picture. Boom. There it is. Okay, guys. A shout out to the 900 people watching on Twitter, guys. And there it is. Paint a picture, guys. We were showing you this, right? We were showing you this during our live stream then with paint a picture. I guess there it is, right? From Elon Musk, the paint a picture. Again, 141 again, right? Dude, this is that exact same drop.
Yeah.
You know, where Elon was showing us that AI, right? Where those paintings were coming to life. You know, let me just show you over here. And again, it's awesome to do this. There's that little thing. Let me show you guys. Pictures coming to life. Painting the entire picture. Okay, guys. So let's no, we're not going to play this as a background. This is going to be our new dig music, guys. So Elon Musk was dropping this beautiful painting coming to life, right? And he made sure to drop this at 141. Remember, these are the same, I guess, spaces that Trump dropped, right? Bringing us to 141. The crumbs dropped will soon paint the full picture. The picture will open the eyes of the world. We can't do it without you, right? Then the length of this clip was 59 seconds long, right? 59 seconds. And drop 59 was saying, combine, oppose, and analyze. The question provides answers. What is Trump saying? Dude, check it out. What was Trump saying regarding CBS, Politico, US 8, and 60 Minutes? Questions need to be answered, right? Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Many questions to come. Question must me ask, right? Question must me ask, right? There it is. The questions, guys. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Durfman, the question provides answers. Remember, information is everything, and the flow of information is no longer controlled by the MSN, but by you and others. You are the news now, right? This is why we are dedicating critical time to distribute crumbs, which can be followed in greater detail to paint the entire picture once more information is released. Why has POTUS dedicated so much time into labeling the MSN as fake news, right? For us to say now, you are the news now, right? We're dedicating critical times. Questions provide answers to paint the entire picture. Trump is dropping here. Questions. Ask. Many other questions to come. Questions provide answers. And there it is. 141 spaces. And if you don't believe me, let's go to his truth. Let's see for yourself, right? Let's go to his truth and let's check it out. am I making this up or is this a real thing? Let's go down. Let's go to the CBS drop. Let me show you. Nope. Where? There it is. Let's copy and paste. Let's go to character count. Let's drop it in here. Let's delete this. Boom. Let's go in here. Boom. Paste. And what are the seconds? 141, guys. Like I showed you, 884 characters. There it is, guys. I ain't lying, guys. Picture will open the eyes of the world, right? Will paint the full picture, guys. There it is. Questions provides answers. There it is. Many other questions to come to paint the entire picture. Nobody escapes this. Nobody. No deals. Wow, right? Okay, guys. So, guys, isn't this ridiculous? God, look at this. That beautiful drop. Oh, wait a minute. I wasn't even ready. I wasn't even done.
And you just said wow, right?
Yeah.
You want to click on the link in the chat? I'm just saying Elon just posted wow as well. So
well, wait. Let's see here. You gotta be kidding me, man. Wow. When was this?
Just now. 2:01.
Just 2 minutes ago, huh? Dude. Yeah. It's 2:03. This is at 2:01. Wow. Awesome, guys. Elon Musk, guys. What are the odds? Thank you so much, Durf.
Just made me laugh. You know, you're saying wow, and I just happened to look at my phone and Elon Musk.
Bing.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Synchronicities, guys. Incredible. But again, this is due to, we came here because Dan Scavino, just during our live show at 11:39, just a few minutes into our live show, while we already had these crumbs lined up, right? With, you know, the picture will open the eyes of the world. We already had this lined up. Dan Scavino drops the same picture. Where is it now? Drops the same picture that we had as a confirmation during. So there it is, right? Remember how we started the show with Elon painting the picture Decode, right? This is what we said back in, what was it? On November 27th, guys, at 10:55 a.m. Remember how we started the show with Elon Musk painting the picture? Well, Trump, Dan Scavino, during our live show, guys, just came out, dropping at 8:08. Dude, this is a good one. 8:08, counting the spaces, guys. Trump just dropped 17 spaces. Do you think it's a coincidence for Dan Scavino to then post that same picture that brings me back to a decode that is saying 8:08, count the spaces, when Trump is dropping 17 spaces? Chat, are you with me?
Dude, this is wild. Yeah.
Are you with me?
I mean,
drop a 5x5 if you are.
I say repeat it. Just say that whole spiel again.
So we were counting the spaces, right? Then Trump drops 17 spaces, right? I don't know, was there something to his timestamp? But he dropped the 17 spaces, right? And then we looked at the spaces within drop 17 to get the meaning from that. And it talks about national security briefing at 3:02 a.m., right? And we said we got to look at drop 808 because that shows us how we count spaces, why we count the spaces, and how you go about it, right? You count the spaces in the tweet, and then you cross-reference those spaces with the spaces in that specific drop. If you have 80 spaces in the drop, you go to drop 80, you count the spaces within drop 80, and that value you look up on the drops, and then you see if there's something there, right? Now, Dan Scavino, during our live show, after Trump dropped 17 spaces, when we went to drop 808, is dropping the same picture that he was confirming our previous live show on November 27th. He dropped this painting the picture with 808. He dropped this at 808, right? There it is. Oops. Freeze. I got to freeze. Wait a minute. What's going on here? So there it is. He dropped this at 20:08. 20:08 is 8:08 p.m. 8:08 is saying, did you count the spaces, right? And the time in between, guys, the time in between, because he dropped this one at 8:08 on the nose, right, with 0 seconds. And then he dropped it over here at 20:08 and 48 seconds. The time in between those two drops on Truth and on X is 48 seconds in between. Drop 48 is saying Q clearance. What is it? Does it refer to somebody dropping such information that has the highest level of security within all departments? Why is this relevant? The calm before the storm. They never thought she was going to lose, right? There it is. Answers still needed. Dude! Drop was saying there's going to be so much questions. And this drop is saying answers still needed. Dude. Somebody that has the highest level of intel within all departments. Answers still needed. Painting the picture. This happened after our show. Maybe we do have... No, we don't have a clip, right? I think, yeah. There's the picture of... This is the video where it actually happened, guys.
Okay,
Let's listen.
there it is.
Beautiful. Paint the picture, guys.
Paint the picture.
Ooh-wee. Oh my God. And this was before we had timestamp in the corner of our show, guys. Eventually we started doing this because this is, you know, when you look at our shows and when they drop, you know, now we can finally go back and say, hey, we said this and then Trump dropped 17 spaces, right? We said this and then a minute later Trump dropped that, right? Let's continue. Let's see this. Okay, there it is. Beautiful. Paint the picture, guys.
Paint the picture.
Ooh-wee. Oh my God. And we were just talking about the assassination, right, of Trump.
Uh-huh.
You know? Oh my God. We were talking about that moment that I was in Italy, right? Doing the show. Well, it actually happened. We were talking about that he's protected by God. So that's beautiful. Answers still needed. And we were reading that drop. Questions provides answers, right? So that is beautiful, guys. That
we were saying we were digging on
808. Boom.
808.
Guys, that is count the spaces, guys. That beautiful drop. Oh my God. You count the spaces in the tweet and cross-reference them against the spaces left here to match meaning. There's a nice 23, 3 words in 2 spaces and 21 characters. Let's see what drop 21 is. That's even a good one. I forgot about that. I dropped some crumbs like this over the weekend, which started intense chilling. At this point, we are far enough along that you can paint the picture without jeopardizing the operation, guys. Boom time! Dan Scavino in the house. This is getting even better, guys. Confirmation, guys.
Whoa!
What the?
Did you count the spaces, dude?
Yes. Close all these tabs. We got a big one. We got a big one, guys. This is how the show started. As you all know, guys, this is how the show started. When Elon was dropping this, a picture. He was dropping this at 141, and 141 is saying, Crumbs drop will soon paint the full picture. The picture will open the eyes of the world. We can't do this without you. The gap code is 48.
Easy enough.
Q clearance, guys.
What is Q clearance?
Dude, the question and the answers, right? Does it refer that somebody dropping such information that has the highest level of security within all departments? There says the calm before the storm. Guys, give it up for Lance making these epic videos, guys. Lance. This is so important. Dude.
Why we do it, right?
Wow, man. Dude. So, guys. So we had 21 spaces, guys. 21 brings us to paint a picture. And that Donald Trump, Dan Scavino was dropping us paint the picture, right? The drop 21. Wow, guys. That is a good crumb. And now Dan Scavino is doing it again. Let's see what he says, guys. Okay. 9:39, huh? 11:39. Let me see. I've got a lot of tabs open here. Wait a minute. Let me go here. 139, huh? Oops. Let's see. 139. Let me start the dig music. 139. 1139, sorry. 1139. We have it all. We certainly do. Okay. 3918. Okay. The Tea Party, enemy of the people. Difficult truth will soon see the light of day, guys. Oof. Dude, Trump, check it out. Many questions to come. Questions must be asked, right? Wow, guys. No deals. The picture will soon open the eyes of the world. Down she goes. Nobody escapes this, guys. There it is. Difficult truth will soon see the light of day, guys. Wow. Sacrifice lives in order to regain power, guys. Stop, win at any means necessary, right? No deals, justice. Wow. Okay, wait a minute. Let's go. Let's see. What is this? Let me see. What is this thing talking about?
Honestly, it changed something in me. I feel even stronger. I believed in God, but I feel much more strongly about it. Something happened. So, thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So beautiful. The hand of God. So 1111, we got this one. Okay, so let's go to the next one. 1155, we already showed you this. This goes back to one of those decodes that we did, right? 1155. Let's see, 1209. Trump is dropping at 1209. 1209. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying the show, guys. Let me pull the chat in. This is ridiculous. This is why we're here, right? GN on Rosebud. Give me a 5x5 if you understand how special this is, right? Okay. Hussein, Wendy, difficult truths, right? There it is. Difficult truths will soon see the light of day. And it talks about Wendy Hussein, Allison Mack, and Adam Schiff, guys. This door will be opened later. The choice to know will be yours. The end. Okay, 1209, 905. Let me see. What is 905? 905.
See, the last video was 17 seconds.
Ooh, no way. Dude, as well. So we had 17 spaces of Trump and 17 second clip from Rapid Response 47. Is this an account of Scavino? Rapid Response? What?
Gav said to follow that one yesterday.
Okay, gotcha. Let's do that. We got you. Followed. Love you guys. Okay, guys. Wait a minute. What's going on there? Did I lost it? Okay, there it is. Okay, rapid response. You gotta follow. So this is 1155. This is 1209. We can look at 2090. So this is saying shut him down. Right? Shut him down. 2090. 2090. Air Force One. Prepare. Predictable. This is not a game. Okay, let's see what this is all.
After years of decline, Americans are reasserting our true identity as a people ordained by God to be the freest and most exceptional nation ever to exist on the face of the earth. But we weren't that for 4 years. I don't believe we were. And we're getting there very soon, very quickly. I'll be able to say it, and we'll be able to say it again. As I said in my inaugural address 2 weeks ago, a light is now shining over the world, the entire world. And I'm hearing it from other leaders. I'm hearing it from leaders that have traditionally not been on our side, that there's so much more, there's such a good feeling in the air, so different than it was just a short time ago. Because here in America, we are once again a nation that believes in ourselves. We believe in our destiny and trusts in the providence of Almighty God.
Okay, sorry guys, I was reading a text, but there it is, guys. A light is shining over the world. Huh. The level of corruption in our country and most others is so severe, there's only one way, guys. All right. 35-second clip. List out all who have foundations, guys. Analyze the findings. There's a light over the world, guys. Dark to light.
You
Let me
remember
see.
Elon saying he wanted to audit the IRS?
Yeah, there it is. Boom. That's why I highlighted it.
Yep.
Interesting, guys. Let's see. Let's just do a little digging here. 181 again. 32 spaces. Okay. Maybe one day, but it cannot go slow. The initial wave will be fast and meaningful, and it will send a signal to others immediately, and you'll see the tide turn. And not even the MSN can hide, and rest assured, the sun will be jailed as deep cover agents. Okay, guys. Amigos, we love you. Rachel Bone, awesome to see you. Brainstorm, and I saw another name over here. Wait a minute, let me go up.
You know,
Wolfhounds 227, awesome to see you. Saying hello to Jordy. Betsy Pace's sister, we love you. Colors 1921, yes.
Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, when Trump was talking about Gaza.
Yeah.
That day when he come out, he said that it was sending a signal.
All right. Absolutely.
I was going to post it, but I don't think I ever did.
Well, okay, let's see what this is. 36 spaces, guys. Okay, wow. So we had 32 spaces. You know, maybe one day, but it cannot go slow. The initial wave will be fast and meaningful, and you'll see the tide turn, right? We'll be jailed as deep cover agents. And then we have 36 spaces in this one. Drop 36 is one of those really nice ones, right? That is showing you the intent of the Q team, the military intelligence, no leaks, and it's saying, if we failed, if we would have failed, and somebody that we don't control assumed control over America, we as patriots were prepared to do the unthinkable, right? So, you know, they asked Trump to run because they wanted to take the long way home, right? To include you into the story, to show you, to go through the Q drops, to have Trump point out the fake news media, to show you, hey, they infiltrated, they weaponized the DOJ, FBI, and all that stuff, right? They have the crooked justice. This is the fake news and all that good stuff. And then go through the steal and then show everybody what really, you know, the true nature of their deception. But if it would go too far, if they would lose control, because they took control over key elements, right? When they let Biden in, you know, they took control over key elements. But if this mission would fail, they were saying, we as patriots were prepared to do the unthinkable. There is simply no other way than to use the military. It's that corrupt and dirty. Please be safe and pray for those in harm's way as they continually protect and serve this great country, guys. In God we trust, right? So, and there it is, guys. This is bringing us back to drop 4461, right? Drop 4461 that is showing us the whole game plan. Only when evil is forced into the light can we defeat it. And only when they can no longer operate in the shadow can people see the truth for themselves. And only when people see the truth for themselves will people understand the true nature of their deception. Seeing is believing. Sometimes you can't tell the public the truth, you must show them. Only then will people find the will to change. It had to be this way. This is not another 4-year election. God wins. In God we trust, guys. How beautiful. Let's listen to Donald J. Trump.
From the very beginning of our republic, America has always been a nation founded by people.
Finally said it, our republic.
By the power of prayer and united by 4 simple but very beautiful words. In God we trust.
In God we trust, guys. 18 seconds this time. And there it is. There's your little decode, Lance, with Chuck Schumer, right? There it is.
Yep.
There it is. This will be relevant really soon. White House visitors log. Okay, guys.
And then
18 seconds.
In that last one where we had the 36. Was it 36 spaces?
Yeah. 36 spaces.
When you count the spaces in that one, you come to 314.
Yes, 314 is a beautiful one. 314.
Yep. Be the oddest.
Yes, it's about to break. Godspeed Pacers, guys. So again, Trump is spoiling us, guys. Let's go through the final drops over here, where we're celebrating Ronald Reagan's birthday.
Look how young Trump is.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like, look at the significance of that picture, right? He is shaking the then president, and now he is president, right? Like,
peaceful transfer of power, guys. This is how that looks. You know,
right?
This is a peaceful transfer of power, guys. There it is. Okay, guys. Let's see. 1232. 1232. Let's have a little look, guys. 1232.
Do we have some gap code action there?
Yes, maybe.
Do you think we should look at the gap codes between the Reagan Foundation?
You can look it up. Let's see. Well, the Moab, guys. Fire up those memes. Please stand by on the clock, ready to play. Moab incoming, guys. So
that goes together.
Yes. 3202.
Be the oddest we know you are.
3202. Okay, worth remembering. Jussie Smollett. Okay. So 2023. Let's look at that one. 2023. Okay. The loop. This is big. Mueller's Bulldog. Okay. Again, I like the 1232. The Moab is incoming. Okay, so this is another one from Donald Danscovino. With this executive order, the war on women's sports is over. Promises made, promises kept. President and real Donald Trump.
In a few moments, I'll sign a historic executive order to ban men from competing in women's sports. It's about time. My administration will not stand by and watch men beat and batter female athletes. From now on, women's sports will be only for women. In recent years, the radical left has waged an all-out campaign to erase the very concept of biological sex and replace it with a militant transgender ideology. We're honored to be joined today by many incredible advocates for women's sports, including the brave swimmer at the forefront of this battle. Riley Gaines is a person that I've been watching. With my action this afternoon, we're putting every school receiving taxpayer dollars on notice that if you let men take over women's sports teams or invade your locker rooms, you will be investigated for violations of Title IX and risk federal funding. There will be no federal funding. With this executive order, the war on women's sports is over. We are restoring sanity and common sense, defending.
You didn't see that during Biden's term.
People, including our great female athletes.
We love you. Okay, so 1 minute and 21 seconds. Dude, again, the 121, guys.
Yep.
Drain in the swamp. Dude, 121. Well done, guys. Voter ID laws. God save us all.
Oh, 81 grass.
Yes, 81 seconds in total. Thank you, Linz. Okay, please read the entire graphic. This is so critical, and why information is provided in certain order, and why some topics continually emphasize more than others, as those will be the recent happenings. This is the purpose of a new thread. Reorganize. Snow White, wizards, and warlocks, guys. The White House. Donald J. Trump, I love You know, to see Trump back in power, guys, it's like
It's just amazing.
Yeah,
just
right.
to see the White House finally posting stuff like that, right? Like,
you know, and putting the Kamala website on 404, right, has been unburdened from what has been. That is so
you have been
ridiculously
unburdened.
funny, man.
Hey, that last one, the middle was 2434. Little shout out to Durf.
24
to our Canadian
34
2434. Yeah, 2434.
Okay, guys. Once you take care of yours, please help Canada, Q. The world will follow. Think Merkel. And we're already talking about the 51st state of the United States of the Republic of America, right? There it is. 1325. Happy hunting, 125. Let's see, guys. Okay. So he's reposting this. Okay, so the military strike is something that already happened on the 1st of February, right? Why would he retweet this 5 days later?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Air
Because
Force,
the Air
sir.
Force.
Air power anytime, anywhere. Okay.
That's what they retweeted POTUS today.
Okay, so
with
air
that.
power, and there's the air, right? 125 is showing us power in the air. Okay. Air power.
Air
There's
power.
the strike, guys.
AF1 Air Force.
February 1st.
The green.
ISIS.
The green means go.
Boom. Down she goes. Let's see that again. Boom. Let's see that again. Boom. Let's see that again.
Yeah,
Boom.
just keep dropping them. Boom.
Yeah. Replay. Finish him.
Yeah, these are the ones
Bumps.
that tripped out. Like,
Boom,
damn, now they're
boom,
just
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Shock and awe, guys. You know? All right. Boom.
We ain't done yet.
We ain't done yet. Are you tired of winning yet, guys? 2505. Let me check what that is. 2505. And then I gotta slowly wind back, guys, because I gotta get ready for Miss Grasshopper to come home. Any person who leaked Hoover Clinton Foundation whistleblower, do not reveal more. Monday. Okay.
521 grass.
5-1.
Mira.
5-1. Oh, dude. Incredible.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
There it is, guys. There it is. The U.S. military. We're fighting for life. We're fighting for good. We are at war, guys. Boom. Not everything will be clean. Scare necessary event. Do you trust the U.S. military? There it is. Do you trust the chain of command? Have faith. We are in control. Patriots Day. Have faith. You were chosen for a reason and are being provided the highest level of intel to ever be dropped publicly in the history of the world. Use it to protect and comfort those around you. Where we go one, we go all. Absolutely. Okay, guys.
Perfect, right? Like, bing.
Bing, bing,
Hey.
bing, 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 right? Okay,
Hey,
guys.
there was a Scavino on Twitter at 129. I'm going to post it in the chat.
Okay, good.
With the plane boss. The plane boss.
With the plane boss. Let me see, guys. Let me kill a few tabs over here because I'm getting pretty cluttered here. Let me share some love on Twitter and Truth. Who's this? Rachel, we love you. Okay, Dervman is dropping a link, guys. Let's go and go to Scavino 47. There it is, guys. Air Force. Dude, that's beautiful.
He was posting that on top of what? So
Up
bad.
is down, left is right. That is a close call, man. Look at that.
That ain't the Blue Angels, right?
Wow, man. Look at those.
Pause it there.
Look at that, man.
But
numbers.
Don't they look mirrored?
Yeah. There's a 5 and a 6.
Yep.
There's a 5 over here and a 6. Let me see. What is this? 12 seconds. Okay, guys, let's have a look. Let's inspect. Oh, there it is,
like,
guys. Lance
you
already
usually
got
only-
it.
I know. You usually only see that though, like the Blue Angels doing that, right?
Uh-huh.
Like stuff like that. You usually don't see like the Air Force doing that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, guys. Elias Q, L Sands, we love you guys. Precision, right?
Gabby.
Amazing. So let's look at drop 5, 6, or 6 and 5 of 5 and 6. Let's
Hey,
see.
Grass. Now
Yes.
think in mind, he reposted or he quoted this over the U.S. Air Force that was responding to Trump with that military video of bombing Syria.
Mm-hmm.
You see how that's their quote? That's theirs right there,
Yeah.
sir. Air power anytime, anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 29.15. They're dropping this at 29.15. Let's see what it is. Let me put on the dig music, guys. 29.16. Is that correct?
I believe so, yeah.
Let me see it again. I'm second guessing myself. 29.15. 1-5. 29.15. Let's see. 29.15. Okay. Crooked Hillary. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, I see. Now that the 2-year Russia collusion case has fallen apart, there was no collusion except by Crooked Hillary and the Democrats. They say, gee, I have an idea. Let's look at Trump's finances and every deal that he has ever done. Let's follow discredit Michael Cohen. Okay. Love this
So
guy.
Trump came in and said, yeah, I'm going to audit all of your finances, you crooked bastard. And not just one person, the whole establishment. Ain't that crazy though, right?
Yeah.
We're going to.
You know, Trump must be isolated away from what is about to happen. So he's got Elon doing it, right? He just creates the Department of Energy. The energy. Sorry, guys. The Department of Government Efficiency, guys. Grass, please think before you speak. Trump is creating the Department of Government Efficiency, guys. And
I mean, I guess that's something else to think about, that Elon does have that clearance.
Ooh, yes.
So, let's just say that.
Just saying. Just saying. And there it is, guys. So now that the Russia collusion is a proven lie, when do the trials for treason begin? And we can already see with U.S. aid how the world is being destabilized by, you know. Oh, shit. I gotta go. Somebody gotta take the mic. Sorry.
Got it.
We got it.
Oh, man, it's just so much fun, right? I didn't know if we were gonna do a show before Grass actually left. Honestly, I'm like, are we gonna do one?
Yeah,
but you know what? All these comms coming through are just amazing, man. I love seeing the Democrats flip out. Honestly, it's like the highlight of my day.
Well, I don't know if you remember, we had shown a clip of a black lady who was watching the RNC back in, when was it? I think end of July, August. And she was crying, saying like, oh my God, I can't believe all the love and all the lies I've been told, that Republicans are like this and like that. And here I am tuning in, and it's the complete opposite. And I just saw another one. It's a short blonde lady who was a former Democrat. And she is listing off, she was kind of going off like the clip that Grasshopper showed earlier. And there are more and more people, you know, there's some that are still sticking and flipping out. And then there's some of them that are just coming to terms with what's really going on. And that's equally beautiful to see, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, my how do you say that? My pre-workout has come in finally, guys. So I had to open the door. You know, instead of making like gallons of coffee, and I take just one little scoop or something, and I'm ready to go, guys. But again, it's
Hey, Grass.
Whew.
Trump's got the executive orders on right now.
Oh, what?
Or he's signing executive orders.
Okay.
And he also gave a speech this morning at the National Prayer Association, or whatever that was. I don't know which one you'd rather go to.
Yes. So I still got an hour. Then I really got to run because I got to make the supermarket. So I just want to show you that Danske Vino 47 was dropping at 129, and like Lance was showing us, closing act, operations by no such agency, and we all know that no such agency equals to Q Guru. Okay, guys.
And that post by the Air Force,
it
was at 8:29 and 10 seconds.
Okay.
That's a 5 hours, 0 minute, and 5 second gap.
Ooh, so that's a
5 by
5x5, huh? The storm is upon us, guys. Nice one. 829. Let's check it out. 829.
I love how that beginning screen is green.
Yeah, I love it. God, there it is, guys.
Oh!
Bring the thunder, Killbox. Dude, military stringer, guys. These guys, man.
Man.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And 2915.
2915, huh? 2915. 2915. Let's check it out. Okay. Oh, same one.
Yep.
What?
Oh,
shoot.
Coming.
Oh, dude. No. Dude.
Oh,
Wait
I'm
a
so
minute.
sorry. I am so sorry. That was 2910. My apologies.
Okay, I thought so.
2910. My
2910. I thought that was ridiculous. Okay,
No,
2910.
it's really about this.
Oh, shit. Yes. Test 12. Okay, that's good, guys. So shout out to the Air Force. Let's give them a sub, guys. Sorry for that. There it is.
I love how that's unclassified already, right? Like that just happened. There's no, we'll wait.
No,
Nuh-uh.
there's no Benghazi here, guys. This is just boom. We
Well,
killed the
in
bad guys, you know?
In the drop, it said scare event necessary too, right? That's a scare event to the world that POTUS is back, right? Like, you mess around, right? Scare event.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's double meanings.
The gap in hours is 5.001. So 1005.
Yes. No deals, guys. Yes. And this is Reagan, I guess, right? No, I can't play it.
Just see if
it has the
piece through
space.
strings, right?
It's got the string thing in it.
Yeah. I think this is the piece through string from Reagan, I guess.
I think so. The war, the Canadian one.
Oh, this one's not available anymore?
Yeah, well, it has the space in it, right? So
No, I just went to it and it says not available anymore. Let me check. I might.
You gotta do it like this. Paste. And then, oops. Huh? No. So you gotta go like this. One back. There it is. Military power. That's the one.
Yep.
Ooh. Yeah. So, but again, you can see it's like United States military power. Okay. Anyhow.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Was there anything else?
So we are going to see if we can go. How long is the events from Trump? Let me save these tabs, guys. And again, I hope you enjoyed the Crumbs, guys. Let me see. All bookmarks. Let's see. What is the date?
I know I did. Thank you, team.
Yeah. Okay, guys. It is. Let me see. It is the 6th, right? So 1.6. Oops. 01. Oops. 01.06.2025. Okay, guys. Oh, I did it wrong. But again, forget it. I did 1. I had to do 2. But again, let's save it again. Sorry, guys. So I'm gonna go here. Oh, we gotta change it. This one has to change. There we go. It has to be a 2. Because it's February, guys. Boom. Okay. So, Durfman, what? How long is what rally?
Well, this morning was a national prayer breakfast. He spoke for 24 minutes.
Okay, we can do 24, or we have the executive orders. Okay, let's ask the chat, guys. What do you want to see? Do you want to see the prayer, or do you want to see the executive order? A 5x5 for the executive orders and the prayer for the 17, guys. Drop a 17 for the prayer and drop a 5x5 for the executive orders.
I'm checking the live right now on RSBN. We have the lovely Catherine, who's the press secretary, Caroline Levitt, who is delivering remarks right now.
Man, she is beast mode, man. I love that lady.
Oh my goodness. Yes. That speech she did in front of a couple of people, it was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't like this crap. And I don't think the American people either. It's like, yeah.
She's just going to go up there and be like, F this shit.
Oh, she's almost, you can tell she's almost there.
Yeah.
But
the
we
bullshit's
need,
coming soon, right?
and we kind of need those voices. We need like the clip that Grasshopper played earlier. We need to hear those people angry. And not just, when I say we, I mean like the people that are still asleep. They need to hear that. You know, like shake him up a little bit, and you know. So, by the way, if you wanted, I have the YouTube link.
But I played from this. I played from this.
Yeah, we're safer to not be on the tube.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see what it is. 5x5 was for the executives.
Executive orders.
And the 17 was for the prayers, guys. Let's see. We got 5x5s. A lot of 5x5s.
Yeah, everyone wants to see executive orders.
Yeah. Okay, guys. How long is the executive order one? This is the one, right?
Yep.
Immigration, God.
Cases now, but how nice is it to have a commander-in-chief who speaks so openly about his faith?
100%. It's exactly what happened earlier today. We're going to go to breakfast here.
On earth.
Order to make U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi the head of a task force to eradicate anti-Christian bias. So let's take a look.
17 minutes, huh?
Hold on, Hopper.
Oh, it's still going.
What's up?
Well, I think this you're watching the actual live.
Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah, we're not going to see him yet.
So here
he
he
hasn't
is.
come out.
Oh.
I think they might be playing a clip from the breakfast from earlier.
Yep.
Okay.
Because
So he's
I
not,
seen the
he's
time
not
going
signing
up.
yet. He's not signing yet.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
So let's go to the prayer then, huh? Because we can't see the executive order because they're waiting on him to do it. Right?
Yeah.
Earlier today.
He did sign some executive orders yesterday. Just having a quick look, but the prayer, I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, let's go for the prayer then. Okay, prayer's breakfast. Let's go, guys. I still got 45 minutes to go, guys. Yes?
You want to watch a U.S. Army Special Operations Command video?
Okay.
It's 3 minutes.
Okay.
Let's do a little military action.
Let's do a little military action, guys. Judd MC, Ginger Hunley, Brent, 1520, and Lance on this epic quest.
Iron sharpens the iron.
Not far from here on the hallowed grounds of Fort Liberty near the intersection of Rock, Merritt, and Ardennes. Listen to the green marble.
Go back to the start. Go back to this, like when they're coming in, you'll see a timestamp. I seen a 17 when I was looking at it.
Yeah, 27, 17. Yes.
Yep.
27-17, guys. There it is. 27-17. So let me see what it is, guys. Let me see what we got here. Let me see what we got here. 2717. Okay. Effective today. Mueller reports to Barr coming weeks, guys, in the kill brackets. Okay. 354 is the length of the clip. Shall we? There it is, guys. Shall we play a game? Remember, they never thought she was going to lose, and therefore they thought investigations or public interest into the criminal acts would be exposed and investigated. Therefore, they never thought they had anything to fear. And therefore, they openly showcased their symbolism, and therefore they were sloppy. As a backup, they only installed those on the team as a backup. They blackmailed those who aren't. The fix has always been in. No matter which party won the election, JFK got killed, Reagan got shot. This was always the promise made to those who played the game, willingly or otherwise, they would never lose power. Power over what? Power over the three-letter agencies, guys. This is why military intelligence is so important. This had to be completed to, gather America behind the America First agenda, to vote Trump in, to say we have to clean this out. We got to have Kash Patel at the FBI, right? We got to have Pam Bondi as AG, right? And all the other grades on the CIA and all that stuff, right? We got to clean this out. We got to have Elon Musk running Doge. He knows where the bodies are buried. He has bought the crime scene and he knows exactly where to look. And there's the military guys dropping a 3-minute and 54-second clip. 3:54, and there it is, guys. 3:54. Shall we play a game? Find the spider and build the web. They never thought investigations or public interest into the criminal acts will be exposed or investigated, guys. How about a nice game of chess? Well done, Lance. Let's continue.
Not far from here on the hallowed grounds of Fort Liberty near the intersection of Rock, Merritt, and Ardennes, destined to the green marble is a quote from the 35th President of the United States. And it reads at the...
Sorry?
Look, JFK?
Mm-hmm. JFK.
Green Beret is again becoming a symbol of excellence, a badge of courage, and a mark of distinction in the fight for freedom. President Kennedy also challenged us and challenged our nation to go to the moon, not because it was easy, but because it was hard. I talk a lot about an article I read a while ago, in which the author wrote about how today's youth, well, they're lazy. They're lazy in language and communication. They don't seek hard work, nor have the endurance to see it through. They are nor gritty or resolute, and they lack ambition. That article was from an op-ed in the 1938 edition of the Chicago Tribune. The youth the author talked about went on to parachute behind enemy lines in France and stormed beaches like Omaha and Utah, ultimately becoming the greatest generation. And as great as that generation was,
You seen it, huh?
Let me see where he is.
Yeah.
Every strain and tear of your muscles. And
there's JFK as 157. Let's check it out. 157.
Like, how much is JFK in this video, dude? Like, that's... Oh.
What is the key? Okay, who has all the information? Okay. Corruption, power, and influence. Rinse and repeat.
Who has all the information?
The Q group, guys. Who disseminates information.
In every drop of blood. And that objective is simply to ensure that our flag is still there. Our nation will require answers without even knowing the questions. But answer you will, and we will answer them together. The world will hear them.
Oof, that was quick.
The world will hear them where they need to be heard. Whether a tarmac in Africa or a mountaintop in Asia, a sprawling city under the threat of tyranny, or in a village building.
What's up?
That was a lot. I seen some numbers in there, right? But it was so fast switching that
those shadows, the one on the left kind of looked like JFK again to me.
Oh, they are. They're all JFK for sure.
We want to give a shout out to Al Sands saying, Grasslands and Durf, thank you for bringing us all on this amazing journey. Blessings to all. The best is yet to come. Freedom. El Sands, sister, we love you. It's great to have you with us in the chat, sister. We love you. Give it up for sister El Sands, guys. And make sure to say hello to Frank, guys. Okay, guys. Again, it goes too quick for me to pause the video there. It goes too quick for the video to pause there, guys. So it doesn't really stop there. But let's continue. There's JFK again.
And shout out to Jordy, who was saying, we stopped at 157 with JFK Jr.
Mm-hmm.
That's 117 seconds.
Oh, dude, come on!
Yeah.
Great catch, Jordy.
Jordy, brother. Dude. Give it up for Jordy, guys. Big sexy Anon. Awesome to have you with us. Guys, look at Jordy, guys. 117 seconds in between, guys. Well done, my friend. Or 1 minute and 17 seconds. I don't know. I think 1 minute and 17 seconds. But again, well done, my friend.
No, it's 157 is 1 minute 57 seconds. The total of that is 117 seconds.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
But what is the time in between showing him here and JFK?
Oh, I'm sorry.
The 157.
So hold on.
67, 34 seconds.
34 seconds.
Okay, let's have a look at 34 seconds, guys.
We know what 34 is. Well, and it's also 17 times 2.
Yes. So there is the drop, guys. There are 34 seconds in between, JFK Jr. saluting his father, right? When the event happened. And then JFK showed up again 34 seconds later, talking about Q clearance. My fellow Americans, over the course of the next several days, you will undoubtedly realize that we're taking back our great country, the land of the free from the evil tyrants who wish to harm us and destroy the last remaining refuge of shining light. And think about that prayer said in the Oval Office every single day, right? Patriots have planned and installed the beam of light, right? So interesting that this drop is talking about from the evil tyrants who wish to destroy the last remaining refuge of shining light. And there it says, confirmation to the public of what is occurring will then be revealed and will not be openly accepted. Public riots are being organized in serious numbers in an effort to prevent the arrest and capture of more senior public officials. So that is beautiful, guys. Rest assured.
That can't be more true than now. Jeez Louise.
Rest assured that the safety and well-being of every man, woman, and child in this country is being exhausted in full, guys. This is why it had to take this long. They had to take out the chain of command, their money flow, and all those things. Clean up ISIS, clean up MS-13, and all these things. And people who do not understand that should not be participating in the conversation, right? And we were talking about the time in between now and then, right? Now we can have Trump back. Now we can see him bomb these ISIS guys over there. We can see, oh shit, things are really happening now, right? There it is. Certain laws have been pre-lifted to provide a great military the necessary authority to handle and conduct these operations at home and abroad. And again, big shout out to our beloved UK and patrons around the world, guys, because this is a worldwide movement. We love you, Q team. Let's continue with this beautiful video, guys. Thank you, Lance. This is a beauty.
Free the oppressed. Your Green Beret will be where the nation requires they be. So may your eyes light up. We are deeply proud of you. We applaud you. We love you and we thank you. De oppressor liber.
Fighting soldiers from the sky, fearless men who jump and die, men who mean just what they say, the brave men of the Green Beret.
You know, when I was the featured percussionist in the North Ohio Elementary Choir's 1989 Fall Ensemble, I just knew that one day I'd be on stage inside of an extravagant performance arts theater.
Okay, guys, give it up for the Green Berets. And give it up for Lance on this epic quest. Ha, beautiful.
We love our
guys.
military videos, right? So
All
many
right,
good. There has
absolutely,
not
guys.
been a time where we watched a military video and there was no comms, right? Like they're always just full of comms. And there was more in there. You know, this we'd probably have to slow it down to like -3. I mean, like
Around 48.
Oh, that's true.
By the way.
What?
Around 48 minutes.
48 minutes, thank you. Let's quickly go through this, guys.
You know, that's
because I
crazy
gotta
because
run.
we
Yes.
know, well, we know the JFK files are being released this year.
Yeah.
So that whole video is JFK, like
yeah,
the silhouettes, him, right? That was us. Yeah.
Okay, guys. So, you know, and understand, you know, like when this stuff is becoming public, they have to act, right? This is, you know, they cannot hide behind, you know, like, you know, I didn't know this, right? So let's look 817,
Remember
guys.
General Flynn saying we got to move fast, right? Like we got to strike while it's hot, basically, right?
Absolutely, guys. Absolutely.
The iron. Ooh, that's even more.
He comes out shortly after it turns 818.
818. Okay, so 818. Thank you, Dirk. Okay, there it is. 817. So the sound is not there, guys.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's coming, guys. Let me see if I can put everything down. And again, guys, do you like the sound? Donald J. Trump at 818, guys.
I was about to start humming that. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, dude. Let me see where I can put this.
Hey, Stratman Picks.
Stratman Pigs, we love you, man. Where is he?
Thank you very much. This is very beautiful, I must say. This is a
You got to scroll up a little in your Rumble chat.
Okay, but the sound is pretty low, guys.
well again. It's happening fast. A little faster.
Is it me or what?
No, it's low.
Thank you, especially to Senator Marshall.
There it went.
Beautiful introduction. Appreciate it. very
RSB and turned it up.
Great senator you are. I also want to thank a
Speaking
friend
softly.
and a man of profound
Yes,
faith and
it's early in the morning.
tremendous patriotism, who's also become a great friend.
you become much friendlier when you have a majority of 2 or 3 or 4. Could even be 5 pretty soon. But for a little while, it was 1. And that's Mike Johnson, Speaker. Thank you very much, Mike, very much. And thanks as well to somebody who's doing a fantastic job, Senator Thune. Thank you very much, Senator. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's really great. And Leader Scalise, Steve, wherever you may be, I know I think you're here someplace. There he is, a brave guy, too. A brave guy, I always say it. And Senator Chuck Schumer. Chuck, thank you very much. Thank you.
I see you hear him say 2, 3, 4.
Senator Hassan, thank you very much. Thank you, very nice to see you. Congressman
guys.
Jeffries, thank you.
Select people being removed.
And many other very distinguished leaders in the room. It's great group of people. If we could ever come together, it would be unbelievable. Maybe it will. From the earliest days of our republic, faith in God has always been the ultimate source of the strength that beats in the hearts of our nation. We have to bring religion back. We have to bring it back much stronger. It's one of the biggest problems that we've had over the last fairly long period of time.
We're happy to hear him say the Republic.
Thomas Jefferson himself once attended Sunday services held in the old House chamber on the very ground where I stand today. So there could be nothing more beautiful than for us to gather in this majestic place. It is majestic, and reaffirm that America is and will always be one nation under God. At every stage of the American story, our country has drawn hope and courage and inspiration from our trust in the Almighty. Deep in the soul of every patriot is the knowledge that God has a special plan and a glorious mission for America. And that plan is going to happen. It's going to happen. I hope it happens sooner rather than later. It's going to happen. And it's His hand that guides us every single step of the way. And all of you and the things we have to do is to see the defining role that faith and prayer have played in the life of our nation. And you just have to look at this building, and you can look at each other. You can really look at each other. It's defined almost everyone in this room. I think faith has been very strong with the people in this room. Just steps away from here in the Hall of Columns is the statue of John Winthrop, who famously proclaimed that America would stand as a city upon a hill, a light to all nations, with the eyes of all people upon us. Today, almost 400 years after that famous sermon, we see that with the Lord's help, the city stands taller and shines brighter than ever before, or at least it soon will. In that same hall, we also find the statue of the great Roger Williams, who founded the state of Rhode Island, named its capital city Providence, and built the first Baptist church in America. It's Williams that we have to thank for making religious liberty the bedrock of American life. And today we must protect the fundamental freedom with absolute devotion. We must stand strong, just like generations of Americans have done on the battlefields all around the world.
Beautiful.
Feet away from the magnificent rotunda, another statue watches over visitors to the Capitol. George Washington, the founder of our country, often called for Americans to join together in prayer, very often. And more than 2 centuries later, this morning, we heed President Washington's wisdom and follow in his mighty footsteps. He was a strong man and of great religious strength. The stories of legends like Washington, Winthrop, and Williams remind us that without faith in God, there would be no American story. Every citizen should be proud of this exceptional heritage. We have an unbelievable heritage, and we have to use that and make life better for everyone. That's why as we approach the 25th times 10 anniversary, think of that, 250 years we'll be celebrating next year of our country's founding. I have signed an executive order to resume the process of creating a new national park full of statues of the greatest Americans who ever lived. We're going to be honoring our heroes, honoring the greatest people from our country. We're not going to be tearing down, we're going to be building up. It would be called the National Garden of American Heroes. Some of you will be on that soon-to-be hallowed ground. Some of you, let's see, I can pick a few of you right now by looking. There's a couple of you right now I can see. Let's see.
Get a Pepe
It's
statue?
The president's sole opinion. And I've given myself a 25-year period. And then somebody else. By that time, it'll be very, very built up. No, it will be something very special. And I hope that Congress will fully fund this wonderfully unifying project at the first possible opportunity. It's not going to be a lot of money. It's going to be very important, however, so that more of our people can be inspired by the faith and courage of patriots like those who we honor in these halls. One of the incredible Americans whose memory my order will celebrate is also recognized with a statue in the Capitol representing the great state of North Carolina. And that's a man known who everybody loved, Reverend Billy Graham. He was something. My father used to take me to watch the Crusades. He would take me to Yankee Stadium. I remember it so well. I remember it more than I remember any Yankee game, and I've seen a lot of Yankee games. Can you believe it? And Billy didn't have a bat, so, you know, it was just pretty good. It was amazing. You'd have 60 or 70,000 people, and they loved him. They loved him. I saw him with Franklin. I don't know if Franklin's here. I just don't know, but I've gotten to know Franklin. He's done a great job with helping on tragedies and problems like in North Carolina, California. He's always the first one there. The work he does is, his father's very proud of him, I can tell you that. But Billy Graham was very special. One floor below us, Reverend Graham's statue stands with an open Bible. The page turned to a letter from the Apostle Paul, which reads, "Let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up." Never give up. Never, ever give up. You can't. How about me? If I would have given up, I would not be here right now. Who the hell knows where I'd be? It might not be a good place. If it was up to the Democrats, it would not be a good place at all. Never, ever give up. There could be no better message for the leaders gathered here, and you are real leaders. And we must never give up, and we must never grow tired. We must never grow weary, and we always must practice good. As you know, last week, only a few miles from here, our nation witnessed a terrible tragedy when 67 people were killed in a horrible accident near Reagan Airport. As one nation, we take solace in the knowledge that their journey that night did not end in the icy waters of the Potomac, but in the warm embrace of a very loving God. None of us knows exactly when our time on earth will be over. You never know. A truth I confronted a few short months ago when there was an incident that it was not fun. It was not a good thing. But God was watching me. The chances of me being here, my sons are shooters. They're really good shooters, Don and Eric. And they said the chances of missing from that range with that gun are, but Don equated it to a 1-foot putt. That's pretty bad. 2 feet I can see missing, but 1 foot you can't miss. It was the equivalent of a 1-foot putt, is what he told me. He said, in fact, he gained some religion. He went up 25%. And if you know him, that's a lot. But he said there had to be somebody that saved you, and I think I know who it is. And he looked up, and I said, "Whoa, Don, you've come a long way." He's a good guy, but my two sons just really couldn't believe it. Had I not turned that right turn just at that time, and the audience, 55,000 people standing this way, there were just a few people in the back on the bleachers. There was nobody over there except for my all-time favorite chart in history, a chart on immigration. Immigration saved my life, see? So we're going to be good for immigration, okay? But had I not made that turn, boom, and quickly, it was almost as though a deer bolted. You know, they say the only way you miss when you're a good shot is if it bolts. I bolted. I turned to the right to look at the chart, and I said, wow, what was that? What was that? So you never know, but God did that. I mean, it had to be. The chances of turning, there's no reason to turn to the right. You know, the chart is rarely brought down. I brought it down maybe 20%, and 20% of the time. And it's never on my right, it's always on my left. And it's always at the end of the speech, never the beginning of the speech. And if I was a little more than that 90-degree angle, it would be no good. And if I was a little less, it would be no good. It had to be perfect. The thing went right along the edge. It didn't affect my hair. Can you believe that?
You gotta love
Might
it.
have touched it, but not where it counts. Not the skin part.
It's funny, man.
But honestly, it's a mirror. It changed something in me. I feel even stronger. I believed in God, but I feel much more strongly about it. Something happened. So, thank you. Thank you. But that event, like the tragedy last week, should remind us all that we have to make the most out of every single day that we have. Who would think that you're in space and two things collide? The odds of that happening are so small, even without proper control. We should have had the proper control. We should have had better equipment. We don't. We have obsolete equipment. They were understaffed for whatever reason. I guess the helicopter was high, and we'll find out exactly what happened. But the odds, even if you had nothing, if you had nobody, the odds of that happening are extremely small. It's like, did you ever see, you go to a driving range in golf and you're hitting balls, hundreds of balls, thousands of hours.
Read this, guys.
I never see a ball hit.
I don't have to read
ball.
this for you, right? You can read this.
Balls going up all over the place. You never see them hit. It was amazing that could happen. There was a lot of mistakes made, and it should have never happened. But regardless of that, it's amazing that it happened. And I think that's going to be used for good. I think what is going to happen is we're all going to sit down and do a great computerized system for our control towers, brand new, not pieced together, obsolete like it is land-based, trying to hook up a land-based system to a satellite system. And the first thing that some experts told me when this happened is you can't hook up land to satellites and you can't hook up satellites to land. It doesn't work. We spent billions and billions of dollars trying to renovate an old broken system instead of just saying, cut it loose, and let's spend less money and build a great system done by 2 or 3 companies, very good companies, specialists, that's all it is. They used 39 companies. That means that 39 different hookups have to happen. And I don't know how many people of you are good in terms of all of the kind of things necessary for that, and it's very complex stuff. But when you have 39 different companies working on hooking up, different cities and different people, you need one company with one set of equipment. And there are some countries that have unbelievable air controller systems, and bells would have gone off when that helicopter literally even hit the same height, because it traveled a long distance before it hit. It was just wouldn't stop. It was, follow the line. but bells and whistles would have gone off. They have them where it actually could virtually turn the thing around. It would have just never happened if we had the right equipment.
Look at this.
And one of the things that's going to be, I'm going to be speaking to John and to Mike and to Chuck and to everybody. We have to get together and just, as a single bill, just pass where we get the best control system. When I land in my plane, privately, I use a system from another country because my captain tells me I'm landing in New York and I'm using a system. I won't tell you what country, but I use a system from another country because the captain says this thing is so bad, it's so obsolete, and we can't have that. So we're going to have the best system. And a lot of money, but it's not that much money. And it'll happen fast, and it'll be done by total professionals. And when it's done, you're not going to have accidents. It's just not, they're virtually not possible to have. Each of us is blessed with a precious chance to help lead America to renew our pledges of faith and everything else, and bring us to new heights and create a future of promise for our people and for ourselves. You know, we have the most important people in the country in a true sense here, because you're the ones that are going to make the decision.
He's talking about air traffic control,
you're the ones
right?
that are,
we are in control.
Us into so many different things, whether it's the right air control system or the right size military, or what to do and what not to do. Most important people. And many of you are very religious. I know so many of you are very religious. And I just think that our country has been so badly hurt. We're very hurt by what COVID did to religion. It really hurt it badly. People couldn't go to church for a long period of time. Even going outside, they were given a hard time. And I'm not blaming anybody for that, but it was very hard to gather. So they start using computers, if that. And when they come back, it's just, you know, a whole new experience they have to get used to. But it is starting to come back. We had a fantastic thing happen yesterday. The Army had the best recruitment numbers that they've had in more than 15 years. They think it could be 25 years, actually. They're going to probably put that out, but more than 15 years just now. And we were worried about it. We were talking about it numerous times that, you know, we don't have people joining our military services. We don't have people joining our police force. We have to cherish our police. It's so dangerous. You open a car and somebody starts shooting. They have blackened windows. You don't even have any idea who's in the car. Oftentimes they have the dark windows, which are not, in theory, supposed to have, but they have them. The door opens and a gun is pointed at your face, and you can't do a thing about it. It's just nothing you're going to do about it. Your friends will take them out. It's happened so many times, but it's such a dangerous thing. We have to cherish these people. So today we join our hearts and prayers and recommitting to putting our country first. We have to put our country first, making America stronger and greater and more exceptional than ever before. And we have to make religion a much more important factor now. We have to make it an important
God bless
factor.
you all.
If we do that, it's going to be, our job is just going to be much easier. It unifies people. It brings people together. Democrats are going to be able to have lunch again and dinner with Republicans. And I remember just as growing up, I'd see, you know, I revered senators and congressmen or something very special, but they were out to dinner all the time. We had an old congressman, maybe some of Cy Halpern from Queens, and he was a friend of my father. But he'd have dinner with, he was a Democrat, he'd have dinner with Republicans, and he'd be out. It wouldn't even make a difference. Today, it's like shocking. And it shouldn't be. You have to get together. We really have to get together. We all know what's right and what's wrong, and there's going to be compromise on both sides. But we have to just do the right thing, and we have to get together. You did it with Marco Rubio. You got everybody who was 99 votes, and the only vote was our VP, who maybe we should have been there just to make it 100. But I think I would have been angered if it was 100. That might be a step too far, right? But no, it was great to see a vote. Pam Bondi had support from Democrats, and Some of the others had some pretty good support. So, you know,
And once you divide it,
it's doable.
Together you are strong.
We had a recent bill having to do with a very beautiful young lady who was killed from Georgia. And that bill was very bipartisan. It was a very beautiful thing to watch, actually. And so I think we just have to, if possible, we have to unify. There's big division. I mean, some people want an open border.
There's big division, guys. There it is. Apart you are weak. At 8:39, there it is, guys. Apart you are weak. Division, guys. They want you divided.
People want a closed border. We want it closed, and they want it open. And that's a big difference. How do you solve that problem? It's a big difference. Some people want men and women's sports, and some people don't. And I was with somebody yesterday who was so upset that the bill was signed where men cannot participate in women's sports. And I said, he's a very smart guy, went to a great school, was a great student, and he actually feels, you know, that should happen. Men should be able to play, meaning transition into women's sports. And you talk to him, and it says, you know, I don't understand it. I don't understand how the problem ever got started in the first place. It just seems so simple. But he's a good person and just believes it. He just believes it. Not going to be easy to convince him otherwise. So where is a middle ground? It's hard to have a middle ground. There's two ways. I mean, you can either do it or you can't. But I think a lot of good things are going to happen. You know, a lot of people might be surprised to hear me say that, of all people, but I think a lot of good things are going to happen because our country's got some big headaches, but we have tremendous spirit right now. The spirit is as high as it's been. It was up 49 points this morning. 49 points. It's the biggest increase in the history of whatever the poll was. So the spirit is there. That's a big factor. That's probably the hardest thing to get back, to be honest. The rest is easy. The rest is easy. So I want to just thank you all. I want to congratulate a lot of members. I see so many of you that ran
39
great races. David.
49.
That was a great race. But so many that ran great races. And, on both sides. You ran some incredible races, so it's good to be with you. And God bless everybody. We want to come together, and the happiest, the person, the element, the everything that's going to be happy. People of religion are going to be happy again. And I really believe you can't be happy without religion, without that belief. I really believe it. I just don't see how you can be. So let's bring religion back. Let's bring God back into our lives. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much. Great honor. Thank you.
Don't forget Trump, guys. And grass has to run. We love you. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Yes, Durf.
Can you look up 4949?
4949, guys. 4949.
He did say it twice.
There it is. Boom. This nation under God shall have new birth of freedom. And a government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish on the earth. Abraham Lincoln, 1863. Together we win, guys. Beautiful. Thank you, Durfman. Largest flying flag in America. Beautiful. Okay, guys. Let's give the final words to our beloved Lance on his epic quest. And we're going to be back, guys, on Sunday. We're going to be back on Sunday, guys, because tomorrow I got to do the echo with, it's not an echo, guys. I always call it an echo. It's an ultrasound. We call it an echo because the device is pinging, sound waves. But it's an ultrasound. So tomorrow I got to do the ultrasound. Got to focus on that. Got to do some other stuff. So again, tomorrow we're going to take, we're going to enjoy the Crumbs on Twitter, see us over there. Saturday, take some time, enjoy your family. And on Sunday, we're going to be back, guys, because Sunday I got to work at Saturday, Sunday, and Monday I got to work. Monday is going to be my last day. Then I'm going off on holiday, guys. I'm going to celebrate how many years now? 22 years, I guess. 2003, 25. Yeah, 22 years of being together with Miss Grasshopper, guys. So again, we're gonna take some time off. We do gonna do some shows. I'm gonna bring my my boom arm, my mic, my laptop, my cooler, my Elgato Stream Deck, everything I'm going to take with me in one backpack. It all fits the whole studio, guys. So we're going to do some shows, guys, and we're going to do some decodes. It's going to be a little bit less, but again, so please stick around. We're going to be back on Sunday, and that's going to be early, guys, because I have to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, so I'll be home around 3. So let's go live at 4. That's going to be your 10, or, let's do 11 or 12. Let's try to go live around 11, 12 in the morning. And, we're going to hang out together, go through some nice Trump crumbs and, recap this beautiful week. Let's try to go live around, 11:30. That might be a sweet spot, right? But again, we're going to alert you on all the social medias, guys. So please be on the lookout for the live stream links. And again, let's give the final words to our beloved Lance on his epic quest.
Well, first off, thank you, team, for sending us some epic crumbs. We wouldn't have a show without the team chiming in. So thank you, President Trump.
They were spoiling us, right?
Yes. I love shows like this, right? It's just amazing, right? Guys, look at the deltas today, right? It's just, I'm just happy, right? Period. Everything that's going on, I think most of us are happy. Can't trust what you see on the MSM for sure. And yeah, I'm really excited just to see how this all plays out. I think Grassley said that they're gonna do Cash's confirmation on the 13th.
All right.
So
the 13th. Okay, good.
Yeah,
it's gonna
next
be
week, right?
next Monday, huh?
Yep.
Okay, guys, we're gonna be live.
That's gonna be interesting, right? We got Bondi in. We got I think
It's gonna
really
happen,
think
guys,
that,
regardless.
Yeah, Cash is gonna be the. I don't think it's one or other, right? It's all working in, actually having a justice system that does justice, right? I'll just put it like that. So I can't wait. The world is like President Trump, I wonder what world leaders are contacting him that are usually against us, right? Very interesting to see what countries are actually, calling him right now. So yeah, I love you guys. I love you, Grass. Love you, Derv. Love you, chat. And we will see you guys on Sunday.
Okay, we see you guys on Sunday. Lance, thank you so much for hosting the OBS, my friend. You are amazing. Let's give the final words to our beloved RQ Durfman. And everybody, stick around to the end because we're going to shout each and every one out. Durfman, take it away. I got to run. Let's move. Beautiful souls, we love you. Yes.
I am so sorry, Hopper, but I did want to show one thing. I don't think it's that necessary, mind you. Just Elon posting or resharing an image, but I do want you. Yeah. I want you to go on this next link I'm about to post because listen. I will say this: today would have been, I believe, Bob Marley's 73rd birthday.
Absolutely.
Or 71st, I forget. Doesn't matter. But here is what I want you to click on.
Ooh.
We want to wish Kevin Cork a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kevin.
Happy birthday, Kevin.
Happy birthday, Kevin.
All right.
And yeah. How about that? Sharing a birthday with Bob Marley and Ronald Reagan.
Awesome, guys. Kevin Cork. And again, also a happy birthday to And We Know. I didn't want to say it back then. I don't know if he wants to be private about it, but again, happy birthday to LT from And We Know.
Happy birthday, LT.
Happened somewhere last week, guys. I'm not getting into it. I'm not sure if he wants to be private about it, but I just want to say happy birthday, LT. Happy birthday, Kevin Cork. Happy birthday, Bob Marley. And happy birthday, President Reagan. Okay, guys. Take it away, Lance. Durf.
Absolutely. Want to take a moment to send some prayers over to fellow Canuck here, Jenny A. Franklin. Earlier in the chat, she posted that her 40-year-old daughter-in-law died in the hospital this morning.
Oh my God.
Three jams, she mentioned. So we're sorry to hear that, Jenny A. And our prayers
are with you.
With you and your whole family. And on that note, I do want to say a big thank you to the whole Less Than 10, Trump, those 11 posts. And, even Elon giving us a gap code of 1111 yesterday, I believe it was. And Scavino, amazing. Chuck Grassley posted about cash at 1:10 p.m. today, so I will have a look at that. And yeah, guys, thank you all for joining on Rumble, on YouTube, on Pilled. Remember to hit that thumbs up, and we'll see you guys Sunday. Thank you, Lance, for doing everything you're doing on the back end, and thank you, Grasshopper, for holding the line.
Absolutely, guys. Durfman, we love you. Lance, we love you. Jenna Franklin, our prayers are with you. Miss Penny Black is giving away 5 subscriptions, guys. But again, let's focus on Jenna Franklin, sister. We love you. Our prayers are with you. I hope you get some, how do you say that? Some relief when you're in the chat, when you know that you are being loved and people are living with you, right? Living through these pains, these horrible times. And again, Jenna Franklin, our prayers are with you. We love you to the moon and back. And please, take care of yourself. And we are praying for you. Just know that everybody watching this show, guys, is thinking of you and sending their prayers your way. And we wish you well. Miss Penny Black is giving away 5 subscriptions, by the way. And let's see who got it, guys. Sassy Patriot was gifted. So welcome to the Red Castle Club. Sassy Patriot. Mary Lynn, welcome to the Red Castle Club. Strapman Pigs. Oh, no, he already got one. My Diaz, welcome to the Red Castle Club. Arthur, 65, welcome to the Red Castle